I don't know where to go to turn it off. Because it's in setting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in, maybe in audio settings. And then down towards the bottom.
Mute all. Licensed audio. Mute all. There we go. I thought they had that thing set up for like, they called it like creators or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. They did like an update and changed the name.
Yeah. Wonder if they could like, did it to like claim people's streams and stuff. Like when they didn't notice, and then they had like blinding lights come on. So they're like, oh, we own that little section right there.
Yep.
Any revenue that accumulated on that is ours.
Yep.
Smart. Mega team leader is pretty cool.
Yeah. I missed that live event. There was a live event where that thing fought like that big one-eyed monster guy with the castle on his back.
Yeah, I saw like somebody posted a screen thing of it. A screen grab. It was like a big fight scene.
Yeah.
Like Godzilla
And
type
he grabbed the 0 point or something.
Megabot. Huh?
Yeah, that whatever that guy is.
Voltron.
Voltron.
That Megazord.
Yeah.
Like this color scheme is there for a Megazord, right? I tell you that much. Like they got the red, the pink, the blue, the green. Yeah. And I get to pull my chicken out as well.
Ooh. Pulling the old chicken out, huh?
Pulling the old chicken out of the oven. Do you like your chicken medium rare? Like there's a meme going around about it.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
It's like the whole prank that people pull. It's like, make sure you change your blinker fluid. I'll just leave it in there to brown up a bit because I got.
Make sure to change your blinker fluid.
Yeah, and then like let
That's
the
hilarious.
cold air, let the winter or let the summer air out of your tires for winter. Like this Chris Fix It on YouTube posted a video of that. He's like, oh, and by the way, everything that I showed you guys on this video is just complete BS. But he went through the trouble of making fake labels for winter air and summer air.
Yeah, so who was this guy that fought Jake Paul? Do you know his name?
Ben Askren. He's a UFC fighter guy. Known for taking a beating in the face.
Yeah, so how long was the match altogether? Because you watched it live, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it was like only 30 seconds or a minute. It wasn't long at all. And then they had like fucking E40 and shit, Biggie Smalls. Not Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls was there. They just like hologram.
No. Oh gosh, I can't remember what his name is. But they had like a whole bunch of washed up old rappers that formed like a foursome music group, and it's like Snoop, Ice Cube. They were pretty good. But then they had E40 who was just kind of like rapping over songs that he did a feature in. Is it E40 or is it E44? I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, there was somebody trying to stream it on YouTube, but it got taken down. I just saw some of the rappers performing, and then
Oh, Doja. They had Saweetie on it, which I'm proud of her for making it through the PTSD of being on the Breakfast Club and not doing well with her freestyle.
mm-hmm.
So I'm happy for her to overcome that hurdle of, yeah.
Of going back to having somebody write for her,
Yeah.
not freestyling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and she just mouthed it. I don't even think she had a freaking microphone in her hand at all.
Oh, really?
Didn't try. I just saw this as like, this is trash, and then we went outside and had smoked a cigar, and then we were like peeking through the window to see if she was done because it was just horrible. And then Doja Cat was there, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, as far what I saw was just like the recap clip, and it looked like he got hit in the face like once, fell, and then they called it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you
but why did they call it? Because I didn't get that like any of the context of
the referee had ruled that he was not fit to continue because
really
supposedly, but.
Dude.
There's another video where, or in the other fight that they had, of another two YouTuber guys or something like that. The dude was literally like sitting on the ground for what seemed like 5 minutes before he, the ref even let him get up and continue. So that's where they're saying, oh, this is just a big ploy that Jake Paul probably even paid him to take the dive.
Oh, I'm sure.
Get some credit.
He looked out of shape too, like he had done no training.
Yeah.
Is he an older fighter, or?
I think he's just a heavier fighter. He definitely wasn't in as good shape anyway, so I'm not 100% certain, but yeah, whatever the case, that wasn't actually... you would have to convince me otherwise to make me believe that that was some kind of real fight.
Yeah, it did not look like a real fight, and it looked like that guy got hit, went down, and then the ref called it. Do you think he paid the ref off too?
I don't even know if that thing was a legitimate fight because it wasn't sponsored by anybody other than Triller.
Who's that? Some
streaming site, I believe.
10 for 29.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a time trial we have to do over here, a swimming one. Yeah, I'm all over here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you see this thing glowing over here? That's a swimming thing.
Oh, no kidding. Do we want to do it? Yeah. Hello?
It was 100 real fight. Ben got cracked.
Yeah.
Ben Askren has never been bodied up. Dad bod all day. Oh, really? Yeah, because I was like, what? I was like, this guy looks like he's done not a lick of fucking damn it. A lick of training. Like, you're not at all prepared for a fight.
Yeah.
The dude had love handles. And the guy was just like bobbing and weaving in there, really, and like walking towards him with not even his hands really up. Like, it just all seemed so.
Well, it was fake.
It had to be.
It was a WWE match. to help get his brother some kind of traction too for the Floyd Mayweather fight that Logan Paul's doing.
Now, Logan Paul, I don't know. I've seen some stuff that Joe Rogan played of him training, and I think I've also seen highlights of him when he fought. Didn't he fight like another YouTuber or something?
KSI.
Yeah, and so, yeah, I saw that. And I mean, at least he has some moves. This Jake Paul thing looked ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you couldn't tell, they literally waited till the last moment to have him do the fight because they didn't want it to be a long event to really show that he really doesn't have that much skill.
Oh, yeah, that's like when Ultimate Warrior would come into the ring and he only knew like 5 moves.
Yeah, so they'd have to make it quick.
Yeah. He knew like the big splash of oh, I got somebody climbing up on me. He knew a okay, I dropped one. Yeah, he knew the big splash, he knew the press. It was like it is kind of like what people think of as a body slam, but it's not really a body slam. Body slam is kind of where you scoop them up in between their legs and then like flip them kind of and throw them on their back. This is more of a press where you actually lift somebody up, lift them up over your head, and then like either like drop them behind you to like seem like they're nothing, or you just drop them in front of you.
Yeah.
But literally, that's all. Those are the only moves that he really knew. He knew. Oh, anyway, 5 moves. So he had the big splash, the press, and then he had a clothesline. So you just bounce off the ropes and the clothesline, yeah.
Yeah, hold your arm out.
Yeah, and then shit. Did he even have 5 moves? Unless they count like his slapping another move. Yeah, but Ultimate Warrior was a horrible wrestler, but he was a great showman. And that, you know, and that's the thing with that can make you or break you. I mean, John Cena is the same thing. John Cena knows like the clothesline, the summer press, and like that's it. He's he's basically the new Ultimate Warrior, or was. But then you have people like Jake the Snake, who was like a personality and who was a good wrestler, and also was trying to show how good he was. So he had something to prove. You definitely have to be hungry and driven if you want to try and make a name for yourself. But what I saw in that fight, there was no drive. There was no, like, I was witnessing 2 disciplined fighters, you know what I mean? Like feeling out one another and waiting for that moment to really captivate the audience and, you know, capitalize on the situation and get the win. All I saw was a phony looking fake fight that I couldn't believe. I think how much, because you said you saw it, what, at your brother's? Did he pay what, $50, or did he have people throw in?
It was $50. He's like, fuck it.
Wow. Yeah, $50 for that, for a poop concert and a fake fight.
And then the one comeback people trying to say is, oh, he underestimated him, and la-da-da-da-da.
Are you serious?
Well, no, that's why they're saying that he would have ran in on him. They'd be like, oh, well, he just didn't expect him to have that kind of ability.
He had a powerful punch.
He knows how to punch.
That ended him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, how absurd. It reminds me of what was that one guy who
We got the storm.
yeah, I just want to talk to this dude. he what was it, Kimbo Slice or whatever? He was like a street fighter,
Mm-hmm.
the YouTube star, and then he tried to go professional. And I think one of his fights, he like hit this guy in his cauliflowered ear. Then they just called the fight like he had won. Like this dude couldn't go on anymore because he had popped his ear.
Yeah. Same thing. They're just trying to boost somebody.
Yeah. And I think who owns UFC? Is it Dana White? I think he because Kimbo Slice was trying to get into the UFC. I don't know if he ever actually did. He might have, but I think Dana White even said, like, he's like, I know your fights are staged. Like, you know, you have to come in here with some real ability.
Yeah.
So this guy that fought Jake Paul, he's from the UFC? Or is he from one of those other ones?
I'm sure he's retired. He wasn't the
He's
UFC
retired?
I don't know. I'm sure he's retired now after walking away with all that money.
Yeah, so he made what, $1 million?
Yeah. And that's just what he got from the fight. Who knows if he didn't somehow manage to have people bet for him against him.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
Whatever the case, this dude made out with bank.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like, during the fight, Snoop Dogg was commentating, I think. And he was like, give me my money, Jake, or whatever.
No, yeah, give me my money, Dana. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, there was nothing necessarily real about any of that fight. Although Pete Davidson had some good burns on Jake Paul throughout the entire thing.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, this kid's a douchebag. Like,
yeah, I think being the villain in a fight is a great character to be, in my opinion. You know, like Undertaker, I think, had more log. Well, I don't know about since Hulk Hogan, but shit, where are you? But like, say, like Floyd Mayweather, he's kind of like the bad guy of boxing, you know?
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, he's like the showman, big mouth, flexes his money.
Yeah.
You know, that's like his character. Like he's, you know, he just like, I'm the best. Like, shut up. I've got money. I got stacks cash. Like, yeah. Which is a lot of bad guy mentality. You know, we wouldn't really think of that as like, oh, this is a good guy. You know, people that are into themselves like that and stuff. But it's a great character to be because it makes people despise you and want to see you get your face bashed in. But then you're so good that it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, also you can be a bit charming when you do it, and there people might find charm. Like Muhammad Ali talked all kinds of trash, and there was like some charm about that. But I'm sure it was doing the same thing. Look, I wish you could see what I can see right now, Will, because it says Rikishi's butt slam, but it's asking me if I want to hide the comment or show it. Okay, so Will says he's been retired for 2 years. So this guy's retired for 2 years?
Ben Askren?
Then, yeah. And then shows up with dad bod, like Will said. $1 million. Don't you think he had at least some money, though?
But yeah, dude.
How much do they get paid? I mean, to take a fall for just $1 million?
Wouldn't you do it?
Well, yeah. You're talking to somebody that's like damn near in poverty. Of course I'm going to do it. I mean, this guy had no money saved up. I mean, that's a big problem with athletes. You know, they get spin. thinking that there's longevity to their career, and there really isn't.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe he was good with money, and since he does have a family, he's like, fuck, $1 million just to take one hit for my career that doesn't
Yeah.
even really matter anymore.
Yeah,
And
like you
put
said,
my
like
kids
how
in
many
their life.
times has he been punched in the face? Like, and he's got to
Yeah.
get punched in the face once by Jake Paul, and then the fight's called, and he gets $1 million.
Yeah. And then Jake Paul gets to cry and be like, oh, I did it. Real good, and then, yeah. Dude, anybody is out of their mind. That's why there were so many fighters probably chomping at the bit. So he would need to have need to fight somebody that actually has something left to prove. Like, he should pin him against a boxer who is looking to become a pro, and whoever wins the fight gets to go into the professional boxing for a season or whatever whatever it's decided as.
I don't get here, like, there's no way. Okay, like Conor McGregor here's a perfect example. Conor McGregor, UFC fighter, fights Floyd Mayweather on his ground as a fucking boxer.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that Jake Paul could handle a punch from Conor McGregor?
No.
There's no way, right? So, like, what was the point of this fight, other than
all credit in some sense, because he's only fought two other YouTubers who, in the ring, had no kind of training or anything like that. Their form was total crap, so they're like, okay, this kid's just beating up on some kids. So then he probably went out to find some fighter that would talk some shit, that has had some kind of, had some kind of reputation of succeeding him, and found a perfect opportunity to get what he wanted, which is some kind of respect.
how is this respectful?
Well, you're talking about the kid that thought it was a good idea to do what he did and shit.
I don't understand. Like, even if this guy, right? Like, okay, maybe I didn't make my point. So, Conor McGregor is a UFC fighter, right? Just like this guy.
Yeah.
But they know how, like, boxing will throw them off because they can't take them off the ground. They can't kick. They can't do their little, like, shin kick things. So, but they still know how to punch, right? They still have to have, like, some kind of standing game.
Yeah.
Like, some kind of maneuvers that they know. This guy showed none of that. Like, Conor McGregor showed more of that. I feel like Conor McGregor, like, that fight, there was, like, an actual, at least, attempt. But they're saying that, what I saw somebody saying is that Jake Paul caught him off guard because he's not used to boxing. And I don't know if that's is that a true scapegoat that somebody can use to justify that this thing's real and he was caught off guard or whatever? Because I just don't see that being the case. Or am I crazy? Because I feel like even if I was a mixed martial artist, I would still have some kind of fighting game when I'm on my feet and we're standing. At least my guard would be better than what his appeared to be. I wouldn't walk towards you with my face and be aggressive, but then I'm not swinging, really.
Yeah.
Then I get hit in the face once and the fight's got to be called. And Floyd Mayweather can punch. And so if this guy can take a punch like Conor McGregor, then why didn't the fight continue, you know? It's just absurd. And like, I don't know. I guess I'd have to watch it over and over again to see if the falling aspect, if that looked like he just kind of went with the punch and fell, or if he was really caught off guard and just... Is that considered just a knockout? Or like, because it's not a total knockout, is it? Or am I just thinking of Street Fighter terms? Or a technical, right? Technical knockout.
Yeah.
So he has... I just... Yeah, it just seems ridiculous. So this whole thing was just marketing to make money.
Yeah.
But the problem is like, when is it enough? Like, when do people go, okay, this wasn't entertaining and I spent $50.
I mean, realistically, it'll probably be this time around. Like, because anybody that's seen any kind of fighting would assume, yeah, that somebody going into that actually cared about winning and not just getting a payday would take a little more care with their approach, stepping into a new ground against somebody that they've never fought before. He wouldn't rush in. No one would ever rush in like that.
No. No, and even, like I'm saying, like, even if he's never done boxing before, I just call BS on that. Like, you have to learn some kind of boxing, right?
Yeah.
Some kind of standing game in order to even be a mixed martial artist. Unless we're talking about like the good old days of UFC where there was like the kickboxer versus the jiu-jitsu guy, you know, and it was like almost like a blood sport type thing. I think there was even a guy who like fought with like a boxing glove on his hand.
And his punch was still so strong. Something to watch. Blood sport.
Yeah. But based on a lie. When I was younger, I always heard, oh, that's real. That's based on, what's his name? Frank Duke or something. He's a real guy who went there and competed in this, U.S. Marine or something. And then it turns out this guy was just a phony. And he just made up stories.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day when you could just make up stories and get away with it, I feel like it's so incredibly difficult if you want to live that kind of lifestyle, just making crap up, to do it nowadays, because when everybody has a camera in their pocket and social media can share things so quickly.
People are...
Yeah, you're going to get busted.
That's the point somebody else made too. Like back in the day, when dads would like run away, just leave from their families, they would literally just leave. And nowadays, like they'd have all this tracking and stuff, they'd be able to track them down. But back in the day, I forget whose dad it was, but their dad had another family, and he literally just walked out on their mom and them when they were like 16, and they never saw them again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Unsolved Mysteries. You got all kinds of weird stories like that. Hey, get off my shrubs.
That's my chest. Primal assault rifle. You have a car approaching.
Nice, got it. Do you have a makeshift? We gotta get some damage with those.
I do.
Got a guy over here on my left. Ah, son of a.
Number two, baby. We're doing no losses this time.
No losses.
No losses.
There's talk of him fighting Conor McGregor's training partner, who is legit. Jake Paul used good feints to throw off Ben and land the big right. TKO. The Tyson versus Roy Jones was more BS than Jake versus Ben. Damn, you're really buying. You drank the Kool-Aid on this fight, huh?
Hey, dude.
He
Yeah,
really
you want
good
your
feints,
Nikes and your
huh?
purple robe? Good feints.
I mean, he would know more. He would know more about fighting than I do, especially
Not me though.
competing like that. But I don't know. What I saw looked like some straight
Well, duh.
rigged,
Rigged.
rigged back like room. Like, hey, you're gonna take the fall. Here's an extra like 40% or something, and then you go in there, you do the little dance, you get punched one time.
Yeah.
What's that that transgender fighter beat the hell out of her opponent inside the freaking octagon harder than that. I mean, I saw Conor McGregor take harder hits.
I've seen Ben Askren take harder hits.
I've taken a harder hit when I like bend my head down and hit like the stove or something. Was he bleeding? Was he messed up? Did he have blood all over his face?
Let me see. Send a link.
I don't know. Can't remember who was showing it. It was like I searched it, and they just had the clip. I don't know. Something seems fishy to me. For sure. Where I marked.
I I got distracted by
The John Wick place. We gotta go here. I'm trying to do these challenges.
trying to get these challenges done.
Trying to get these challenges done. I don't know. And sometimes I also think that maybe I have like the mindset to just think things are rigged when they're possibly not. And I have to admit that. But I don't know, just something to me seemed really off about that. Maybe it's because I don't like Jake Paul, even though I really don't know much about him. He just seems phony from the get-go. One of those guys that like claims to be some entrepreneur, but isn't really. Hey, get out of my car, man. Hey. You stole my ride. Stole my car. What the hell's wrong with these guys? You jerk.
Yeah. Like, he literally whiffed on, like, 4 different just haymakers.
Oh,
And
so
you don't
Jake
think...
Paul,
Yeah, he, like,
you're a
missed, like...
believer?
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, he literally missed a wild hit, like, a second before. And he was, like, getting all ready to, like, be like, oh, yeah, already. But he didn't connect. So he had to go in for another one.
Really?
I don't believe that at all. Like, yeah, he looked like he hadn't trained damn near a day in his life with any kind of fighting experience.
Damn it. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Nah, I stand by it.
I saw.
I'm gonna stand by it.
I saw a guy
I
that's
saw what I
done
saw.
0 training.
Yeah. I think he's just
Something
trying
like
to
that.
get like Jim.
Ben did it for sure for the money first, but I don't think he took a dive. Dude is well past his prime. Yeah, I mean, maybe he can't just like. Yeah, I mean, you get older. Oh, man, George George Foreman, didn't he do like a match when he was older?
There's a guy running towards you on top of the roof. I don't know.
Where is this guy? Which side? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb all day. This guy's a maniac. Walked right into that.
You Ben Askren that, huh?
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah. Yeah, Evander Holyfield. So, I mean, they were older, right, when they fought, so I don't know if age... I mean, and I'll admit, like, boxing is different than however many years you've been in mixed martial arts, but at the same time, like...
Some of that experience would carry over. I mean, clearly, because Conor McGregor did it with the best.
Right.
And still held up, and you might be like, well, he was still fighting. He still had his fighting chops. Yeah, so somebody that had fighting chops and retired even after a year would still get into some kind of rhythm after training.
Oh, it was a terrible matchup. Ben has never been a boxer. So going the he wasn't a boxer thing. That's what people were saying a lot. Always just took people down and held them down. Is this kind of snuggler?
Where?
Held them down. So he had more of a ground game. Ben never stood up with people. Now, see, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense that if he had no way of, like... But then again, training, right? I mean, training is going to help you. Like, remember Rocky 3? And before Rocky can fight Clubber Lang, he's got to learn how to, like, move, actually, in the ring. And Apollo Creed is like showing him. He's like, you gotta move. You gotta move like a black man or whatever. And get your feet going. And then all of a sudden it like helped his ring performance and his boxing style. Yeah. Why didn't he have any of that? And that's like what I wonder, because he went in there, it looked like he didn't even know what he was doing, like, or he knew what he was doing, and that was taking a dive.
Mm-hmm.
He was
They
an
might as well give him
Olympic
a pair of swimming
wrestler.
trunks.
What'd you say?
They should have given him a pair of trunks. Swimming
Yeah.
trunks. Because that boy went for a swim.
Yeah, that exactly. He's got to move. He's got to learn how to move. I feel like, okay, Kurt Angle, right? Olympic wrestler. He was mobile. He could move.
Well, yeah, footwork is like 80% of wrestling.
But I do understand, like, especially if you're used to, like, on the mat and you're starting in those weird, like, totally straight positions for men to be in before you actually start wrestling, then you might... This guy's up here and I'm dead.
Did you start downloading that zombie game?
No.
Come on down.
Shit.
Oof. I'll tell you what, it sounds like this guy's got a heart on. Jake Paul.
A lot of people do. I just don't...
They like the bad boy.
I don't understand. Well, all the girls like the bad boys. They're trained to. It's instilled in them. The problem is that the bad boy is not husband material. And so the girl has their fun with all these bad boys. And then they get into like their 30s and they're like, oh shit, I need like a husband. But then they assume they have like all the want and need that they had in their 20s. They're called leftover women.
Leftover women in their 40s. They're like, I need a husband.
Yeah, 3 kids. One on the way. I saw it when I was on Tinder for that short spurt. There was one where this woman was pregnant, and she's like, I need a real man. And she had 2 kids already. And it's like, dude, I don't think you have, like, a right to demand anything right now. Like, what is... Your value in the sexual marketplace is depleted, man. You can't say that you need somebody over 6 foot and they have to make, like, a certain amount of money. And you have 3 kids. You have 2 kids and 1 on the way.
Yeah.
Like, whoever that guy is, he's jumping into a fucking wreck. And if you have a pet, then that dude is coming in like 5th place in your household. Because all of them are like, my kids come first. It's like, well, okay, you're a good mom, I guess. Like, why do you have to say this? Yeah.
It should be any kind of notion that a parent's kid should come before anything.
My kids come first. Well, that's great. I'll remember that when I have to pay the $100 restaurant bill, you know, when we go out to eat. Or, like, go out to the movies to pay for everything.
Yeah, and you know you won't be getting no alone time with her, too, so...
No. Oh, God, no. 3 kids? How are you ever going to have alone time? And the problem, too, is if you come into that relationship... Do you even have, you know, respect in that relationship to discipline the kids, have true, like, talk, or are you just seen as, like, support the kids and stay the hell out of raising them? Because then that's messed up.
Yeah.
And you're in just a terrible place.
Yeah, to be expected to financially provide and aid for this kid and not have a hand
Make
in
something. Oh God. Make something stable for them, because they. I mean, whatever's going on and why you have, 3 different kids, if they're all from the same person or not, but. Oh my God, this dude is a beast. Dr. Jackal just killed me. Or eliminated me. Whatever. You can't even say kill on YouTube. Freaking, this place is a shit show. Hit like. It really does help the video. I swear it will help us in the algorithm. Just take a moment. We hope we earn that subscription if you're not yet subscribed. What else is going on? Yeah, so you... Yeah, this dude's insane.
Come on.
There's other people in here too?
Yeah, that's who I thought was coming after me. Get on up, boy.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I got no
Your
heals.
life ain't over yet.
Take these. Hopefully there's a med kit in here. Nope. Nice. Okay, people coming down. Shit. This ain't good.
Up. I hit the dude up top for 95. He's almost done. Win number 4. Win number 4. We got this.
Non-stop. Win, 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 win.
Can't lose.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. I just unsubscribed for the hate on my boy Ben. I'm not hating on Ben.
No.
I'm not. Yeah, if that's what you're thinking, that's not what I'm doing, for sure. Because my point isn't... Because I just think that the thing was staged. And I don't think it was a real fight. And I think that's more leaning towards, if anybody is to blame, Jake Paul. Because I understand, hey, we need money. And if you got to fight this YouTuber guy, right, and you have somewhat of a name, you've been retired for 2 years, or you have a big name. I really don't know much about this big guy. But, I mean, you're retired for 2 years, you're coming back, you're in need of this $1 million. Yeah, which isn't even going to be $1 million. You might get like 800,000 or something after taxes or whatever. But still, you need that money. I just think Jake Paul staged a fight so he could somehow look cool. And to me, that's one of the most cringeworthy things a person can do, is hype up some phony ass fight so that they can seem like they're tough or cool. And I'm glad that if Ben really is, bad with standing and fighting, well, I'm glad then he didn't get hit more, because it could have been more severe. Could have just been Jake Paul beating his face in forever, which would have been brutal to watch.
I think I missed his face.
Yeah. You missed all of them because you weren't landing with me.
No, I got 2 out of 3. Give me a little bit of credit. Because I landed at the lighthouse, I landed at the Rainbow Rentals, which was at Steam.
It was a bleep show for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it was. And that's what I think I'm most upset with. It's not even the 2 people in it. Well, it is some to do with Jake Paul. But it's, what are we paying for here? What are we paying for? Especially during a pandemic with the coof. What are we... $50 to see this lame fight? It just seems wrong. Seems like you robbed somebody. I didn't even pay for it, and I feel like I'm robbed. I'm like one of them people on Twitter fighting for somebody else. It doesn't even involve me. Because I just feel like it's just dirty. It's like purposely hyping something up. It's like fraud. It's a form of fraud. And how anybody, you know, paid $50 for that, and at the end of the day is like, oh, yeah, it was worth it.
They put a bet on Jake Paul winning.
Yeah.
That's the only people that felt like that fight was worth it. Yeah, if anything, you lose respect for Jake Paul and kind of gain respect for Ben Askren to take a dive for that kind of fucking dough.
Well, yeah,
Even if he's not in need of the money, $800,000, like I was saying earlier, he could take care of his kids' future and all that other crap too.
not like Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Talk about that, man. He made out like a bandit.
Oh, well, yeah.
Everybody in his bloodline forever.
And he probably has somebody helping him invest all of that.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that I think that's the number one goal. You know, I wish I knew more about it. I really do. Did you ever get your crypto wallet set up that day?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? You feel good?
I don't know. I just don't remember about it ever, which is what it's supposed to do. Just let it be, and then if it ever goes up in anything, then yeah. It's like my one buddy. He bought. I sent some link for some like 1/100th of a penny, whatever, and he was actually up. And he was saying that if that coin makes it to $1, he's gonna have like something like $3-something million.
What?
Yeah, so he's like, oh yeah, since you told me about it, I only got like $100 or something in it, or $200 or whatever it is. He's told me he's gonna take care of the house. And I'm like,
$200 becomes $7 million?
Potentially like 2 to 3 million.
Holy cow.
Yeah, but that's like not gonna be for years, if ever. But it's just nice to know that something might work out for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I knew more about it, for sure. All of that is, you know, and a lot of people look down on it and think it's a joke, but
Yeah.
I mean, it has proven.
Yeah, first things first is don't put more money in than you're willing to lose, because it could literally disappear at any moment, and that's kind of the risk.
Yeah, that's scary to think about.
Yeah, but the reward is, as you can see, very, very big. Like if you were to pay $9 grand a year ago or 2 years ago for Bitcoin, when everybody already knew about it, held it, you'd have like $40,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you want to know, I can. If you want to learn more about it and actually seriously debate on putting some money in it, I can let some people know.
You can hook me up with your guy.
Well, my brother and our friend.
Where are they, on the rooftop?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. I got the guy good for like 60.
I don't know where this guy is. Can you make it over to me?
Making my way downtown.
Making my way to where I need.
Build me off the box.
Damn. I suck at building.
Type F in the chat for his building.
Huh?
Type F in the chat for his building skills. That's one of them.
Rats. What'd you have? Anything good?
Dang. Respect the dead.
So you watched the video of that girl being shot?
Yeah.
So LeBron James immediately like doxed that cop and
Doxed him?
showed a picture of him and said, "You're next." Hashtag accountability.
Damn, that's kind of threatening. Are they gonna cancel the new Space Jam movie now?
They should. The thing looks like trash anyway. And why in the trailer do they call him King James? Is that something? Do people call him that?
I think he's called that in basketball, but
He's called King James, like it's like a guy who rewrote the Bible.
yeah,
Like
a whack version of the whack.
well, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. It's just insane to me. Like, why is he called King James? Like, why he's not?
Because he's the king of basketball.
He is not. How is he the king of the king of basketball?
Now. He's the king now. That's another guy that I don't like. He's literally fed balls. Like, I think they said that he scored the record of points or whatever, and like the remainder of his team like scored their lowest games ever because they were just feeding him passes the entire game. I think it was him. I don't know. That's another sport that's overrated.
What, basketball?
Yeah.
So, yeah. If you were talking to like the 10-year-old me, I would be like, no way.
Fuck you. No,
yeah.
It's like in some aspects, it's like the WWE. It seems where stuff is kind of set up, and I guess vendettas are planted.
Oh, like movie relationships, like when everybody was supposed to believe that, what's his name, Robert Patterson was dating Kristen Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, she's a lesbian. Like, he's not dating her, but they just like make these Hollywood relationships.
Well, yeah, and she couldn't show any more disinterest in the shirtless Taylor Lautner with her non-emotional face through the entire movie. Like, she had two guys fighting over, and she's just like, meh, I like women.
That's the problem with Rey from Star Wars, the new Disney trilogy, Disney Star Wars, because she had like an emotionless face. Like, how are you going to get an actor, especially your lead actor, who can't even emote correctly when acting?
I can do a better job.
It's like one of those shirts that has the alien face, and it's like happy, sad, excited, and it's all just the same alien face.
Mm-hmm.
That's her acting. Oh, shoot. Okay. Dogecoin? Is that what you were talking about, Side Guy?
No.
That's what Will asked. What's with the pregnant Jungly thumbnail? I don't know. I just felt like making something goofy. Research. What is that? What's R34? Do you know what that is? R34?
R34.
Searching. They do call him that. Yeah, King James. That's. Yep, I think he gave that name to himself. He probably did. You know, like a lot. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like stars that call the paparazzi on themselves. They're like, "Oh, we're going out to the restaurant," and then they have their like, what do you call it? Assistant like call in, say, "Oh, they're gonna be there," and then they'll stage for the photos. That's how you end up with like these like random paparazzi shots of them like actually just standing there and damn near posing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's such a shame.
They act like, oh my god, the paparazzi here.
Oh, I'm so famous. Usually you earn a nickname from others. Do two guys remember when King James' hair fell off during a game? His hair fell off? Kung
I
Fu
thought he
Fighting,
shaved.
Bow Staff Swinging, Taylor, Shark Boy, Lautner.
Shark Boy Lautner. Oh yeah, he was Shark Boy. And
Oh,
then
he was, yeah. What is that, and Lava
Shark Boy,
Girls? Yeah,
Lava
Shark
Girl,
Boy and Lava. Hey, I remember them, the shows and stuff.
Red Timber Boys.
Get him,
Yeah.
he's different. So I'm like the guy who's trying to like fit in but doesn't know about him. Just like, oh yeah, the Shark Boy and the Volcano Gal.
Yeah, Moana.
You guys see Mulan? They filmed that movie next to internment camps.
Damn.
Isn't that nice? Ooh, there's a safe in here. I think we have to search those. Excellent. I need 2 more. Excellent. Excellent. I miss watching old Simpson episodes. Are you fighting somebody out there?
Myself.
Ooh.
No, there's somebody running underneath us though.
Rule 34.
Rule 34.
Researching Rule 34. Sure. I'm not sure. Explain what it is, Mac Tech.
Yeah, Mac Attack. You might be ignorant.
If YouTube will allow you. Some of the recent videos, there's comments that just won't show. Will's is one of them. It's the word BOOTY or BUTT, like just saying those words on YouTube. Also saying anything about JD or AH. AH being the girl that's in Aquaman, and JD being the guy who plays a pirate.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You don't even say their names.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I watched so many people complain when all that news was breaking out and they were in court together doing videos, and they were just burying it on YouTube.
It's almost like they had a narrative to fulfill.
Almost seems that way.
Interesting. Everything's not always as it seems. Wait, yeah. Yeah, like I thought the whole thing too, and then they were talking about how she like white poop all over his house or something like
Yeah,
that.
she pooped in his bed.
Shoot.
What kind of deranged girlfriend do you have that just shits in your bed?
Yeah, and then
You know?
tries to get you in trouble for
Yeah.
Like that's somebody that needs to be put in.
First of all, JD should have known better. You don't
yeah.
just because they're hot doesn't mean they're not crazy. Like, this is the rest of your life. This is who you're putting up with.
Yeah.
You should have dropped that like a hot skillet.
Another win, another win.
Yo, that might light on fire.
Is she hot though? I don't remember what she like. People, I hear her name, but I don't know who she is.
I'm trying to think of what other movie she's in. I mean, she's younger, and she's got like reddish hair.
Well, yeah, but I thought.
I'm just like describing how she looks because I can't even like.
Yeah, like I don't know who.
Let me
she
see.
Is.
What is?
Man. I mean, disrespect to her for not knowing who she is, but
A turd.
Yeah, well,
A
yeah.
turd.
She acted like a primate, like throwing her fecal
Poop.
matter
Oh, what the hell is the point of that?
to show her territory.
Yeah, maybe. Apparently, she was also abusive to her girlfriend, though. Oh, she's not that young. Um, yeah, born in '86. She was in The Rum Diary, 3 Days
Don't know
to
that.
Kill,
Don't know that.
Drive Angry. Of course, she was in Zack Snyder Cut,
Don't know that.
Aquaman, The
Don't know
Stand,
that. Don't know that.
London Fields, Her
Don't know that.
Smell,
Don't know that.
Magic
So,
Mike,
um,
XXL.
Magic Mike with the
She was in
little kid.
Machete Kills.
I've never seen that.
Oh shit! Like reading IMDb. Yeah, she's in a bunch of poo, dude. Looks
I've never
like.
seen anything she's worked in. Wait, Magic Mike? No, that's a stripper movie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. With
I've never seen that. Channing Tatum or
Yep.
Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum or Channing Tatum?
Taint? Taintum?
Channing Tatum. I ain't ever heard of you.
I ain't never heard of that.
Dang, yeah, what's
I'm just gonna stop doing everything and just become Billy Bob Thornton and Sling Blade. That's just how my life is gonna roll out.
I don't know what that is either.
I know, you suck with anything movies.
Yeah, we had a podcast where we watched movies to get me watch movies, and that even turned into something different because I couldn't watch movies. Or, no, we just transitioned into something else. Yeah. Should bring that back though. Like even.
I'm gonna die out here. I'm toast.
Like.
Remember
Dead
me.
ass. Dead ass.
Chung Lee. Fortnite has gone too far. I'm surprised there was no news about this skin. She's super thick. This is dummy thick stuff.
I can't get you.
Yeah, it's all good.
I will remember.
Yeah.
I'm drinking back in orange juice.
Oh, screwdriver, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
My coworker was talking about it. I was like, I want that. And Svedka is on sale for $16 at Maya.
Oh, hell yeah.
Originally like
I
20.
will remember you. What else is going on? What else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
What
Did we
else do you
cover
want to talk
the
about?
fake Jake Paul fight?
Oh, you think it's fake?
No, it was staged. So yeah, it wasn't a real fight.
Okay, I got a good one for you. I was gonna do a video of a bunch of things. I don't know if I'll have time, but okay. So Susan Wojcicki,
I don't know who that is.
she runs YouTube, the platform that we work on. So,
Oh,
and by work I mean we make art and we do it because it's fun. Because it looks like we're not being monetized. She gave that YouTube has their own reward show. Okay, follow me. They have their own reward show, and Susan wins the award for what would you think?
most inspiring woman.
Ooh, okay, good call. It's a good call.
What was it?
Free speech.
Boom.
She gets an award for advocating for free speech on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you can't even say two actors' names, and you can't say the COVID PTSD stuff that's going on right now. Don't mention that. Okay? And don't mention these two actors. But hey, free speech. I can't even say somebody's fucking name. You know what I mean? What you stage this. Talk about stage. You throw an award show.
Where you win.
Where you win.
Yeah, what was it? It was
free speech.
What was it? Mask or not Mask? What was it where like Jim Carrey gave himself an award? Or
are you talking about the scene from Mask? Because that's he's doing an impression of Sally Field, where he's like, "You like me a lot."
Yeah, that's really.
Oh, you really like me? Yeah, that's Sally Field won an award and did that reaction.
Yeah,
she's the worst. I agree. Advocating free speech, that's a laugh. Indeed, right? Did you guys see the trailer for the new Conjuring movie? No, I did not. What is that? Did they do a prequel too? Is this part 4 or part 3?
I have no clue.
I think there might be 4 of them or 3 of them. I don't know. They did like a spin-off with Annabelle and everything, so I'm sure they're trying to make their whole little Conjuring universe. Because everything's got to be a universe nowadays in movies. You got to make your universe. Yeah, free speech. What a joke, man. What an absolute joke. I'll tell you who doesn't block comments or remove them. Bitch you. They don't give a flying fuck, dude. Dude. They tear us apart. They call us soy boys. The F word for 2 men. Like, they don't give a fuck. You talking about just... You better have some thick skin when you're uploading videos over at BitChute. So if you don't, you're going to be questioning everything.
You might become Anna Baker.
You like me. You like me. Why is there even award show anymore? I don't know. Award shows, period, are such a joke. Especially when I found out how they're actually conducted. Particular artists, like, so there's, say, a handful of artists, or rather, a handful of slots, right? Like best pop album, best dramatic film, whatever. The people that have made these films actually put themselves in, like, a request form of if they could get it. So then you have people that say if we made a film, if we made like MBKIA the movie, we would go around to everyone that's supposed to vote on the best movie, and we would give them an iPhone and be like, "Oh no, it's not. It's just a gift. Vote for us," kind of deal. Like what Tana Mongo was doing, or whatever her name is, when Joe Biden was running, and she said that she would give anyone a nude picture of her if they could show the receipt of them voting for Biden. And I don't think she ever got in trouble for that, because that's illegal as shit, dude. You cannot get people to vote for who you want to by bribes. That's why the whole debacle with the water, right? Like, they don't want people giving water close to where election polls are. Why? Because it can be seen as a gift, and it could sway votes. That's the whole it's not like they talk about like there's some drought and people are dying everywhere, and this one person has a cooler full of, mountain ice water or whatever, and it's like, oh, these people are dying in the line, and they can't even get any water. We gotta get them water. And it's got nothing to do with that. You just can't fucking give somebody water when they're like 30 feet away from voting.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. If you're that fucking thirsty, then check your fucking water levels before you go out there to vote, I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah, do something. But they make it seem like it's some conspiracy or like somebody's like, oh, I'm out to get you. I'm out to deny you water. Like, what are you talking about? It's not even what's going on. It's just to ensure that there's some kind of credible process happening within our voting and our electoral process, but it's such a shit show, dude.
Another can of worms.
Dude. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, I was just like ranting. I just like woke up and went on a long tangent to my girlfriend about how the United States media and everything works. She was so kind enough to listen to me. She's Filipino, and you know, it's like I'm trying to explain how, you know, because a lot of people think that everybody's just rich here because that's all they see. All you see is people with Bugattis, right? You know, isn't that everybody's got a Bugatti, no? It's this small percentage that has money. It's this small percentage of people that even care about what really is going on. I mean, I can't believe that there is such a debate on whether or not this shooting was justified. This woman had a knife and was about to stab somebody. Like, what is the question here? What are we questioning again? This woman tweeted something about, like, we should just have people, like, people knife fight all the time. Just let them knife fight. What are you talking about? This is what we're... It's like moving the goalpost, right? It's just constantly moving the goalpost. Well, the cop shot a woman who was a girl who was about to stab somebody, and her foster care dad is stomping on this other girl that's knocked down. Mm-hmm. Which you made a great point, if you want to share your point.
Yeah, my whole point was that this chick is another foster kid, and this dude's stomping the fuck out of this kid's face, and why aren't they talking about that too?
Yeah, like an adult beating a child out there.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me. Like, what is the misconception here? Then King James is like, oh, yeah, you're next. Next for what do we want? Like, what is the end goal? Do we just want cops not to show up and let people stab one another? Or we're just going to, like, barbarism now? Just be barbarians out here swinging swords?
Yeah.
Fighting one another?
I need these apples.
What is the end goal? Because if we're talking about reform or changing tactics of training or whatever, then let's have that discussion. This isn't
up for discussion. It's saving somebody from somebody attacking somebody.
Who was going to stab someone?
Yeah.
Like, what is the problem here? He did his job. And then the mom gets on the news. The mom who's doesn't even have her kid, right? Because the kid's but once there's a news crew around, oh man, I better hurry up and get in front of that news crew and say she's motherly. Yeah. Like I literally was debating during my lunch break at work of just editing a video of her mom saying she's motherly and loving and just zooming in on the knife in her hand.
Yeah.
With her voice overdubbed. Because it's just like, it's so fucking absurd.
They haven't released anything on why this fight happened or anything like that, have they?
As far as I know, no. Not before we started live streaming, I haven't heard any updates about that. I mean, the problem is that you have to rely on YouTubers and other people to actually get you, like, what's going on. because
Yeah.
every article and headline is like allegedly holding a knife, or I even saw the knife is laying on the ground. The knife wasn't laying on, it's in her hand, and she's swinging it upwards at this woman's face. And the cop took 4 shots and put down the threat and saved another black girl. So why, if, like, we would be led to believe that the cop just shot everybody there, got into a squad car and left, you know, like, this is where we're at. Hey, man, I pulled up, assessed the situation, saw everybody's skin tone, and just started shooting. And then I just, like, dipped out, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to fucking stupid LeBron James, man.
King James, remember? King, he's royalty.
What happened to the King of England? He died recently.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on in the UK, because everybody that's a comedian or commentator from the UK just talks trash about our country. They never talk anything about their own country, or like there's no movement over there. They just pretend every problem and everything that's wrong is just in the United States of America.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Welcome to
where you have to live and have thick skin. Because if you live in this country and you don't, then you need a safe space, and that's where we are. That's where we are. That's how we ended up here. Like, it's okay to criticize the police. It's okay. But to absolutely abolish them, and from a lot of people that probably don't live in bad neighborhoods. You know, like, this woman was like, what if she was stabbed to death? What would it? And the cop wasn't there in time. Didn't the cop show up? He had, like, I think 13 or 17 seconds to assess the situation, understand what's going on, see there's an actual threat, and then take that threat out.
Yeah.
She would have died on my watch. I move so slow. I'm like the sloth. I'd be like, what's going on here? I'd be like, whoa, this chick got pushed down. This dude's about to stomp her head. And then the other girl's already getting stabbed, because I would have been just like, frozen.
Yeah, a chick that was literally just standing got turned to you after the person with the knife went running towards the cop, turned around and had to have seen the cop.
Yeah, well, the guy had to see the cop. He was still trying to kick the... Nobody was stopping anything. Yeah. Now this whole thing with the officer that pulled her gun instead of her taser, gross negligence. Absolutely gross negligence, especially if I think she's a veteran on the force. That should have never happened, period. Yeah. I absolutely agree that was a mistake, but you can't say that was based on race. Unless she had some, you know, like, she's thinking in her head, oh, I'm going to shoot him. Which it did not appear in the video, which a lot of people don't even take time to watch the videos. They just hear everybody chirping on Twitter. And if you're trusting mainstream media, I always say try and find the video, watch the video, then hear what commentators are saying about it, and try and make up your own mind. Because making up your own mind and how your moral compass works and how you feel personally with your ethics and what's going on, what is your opinion? Try not to let others make your opinion for you. Because we have a bad habit of that. I find myself sometimes just, I hear something, I'm like, okay, yeah, I hear that. Then I hear somebody that disagrees with them and they make a valid point, and I'm like, oh, whoa. Now I'm starting to, like, rethink it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just don't get stuck in a hive mind. Don't get stuck in some echo chamber that's just reinforcing your thoughts that you just believe to be true because others do as well. Nobody as a kid had fucking knife fights. Do you remember a knife fight you had when hey, kids just have knife fights?
No.
Like, what the... And I actually grew up where like kids were really mean, and there was like, you know, there was no safe space. Like you were bullied, and then it was like, well, don't be a pussy. And then you had to go back to your day. Like,
Shiznit.
He's way out there. It's a pretty good shot. Did he get you? That shot?
No, Tyrannosaurus Rexes are though.
Yeah, he's lasering up there. This guy.
Oof. Number one again. We win.
Yep. What's going on here in these
easier bards?
It's called The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. Okay. Poor people don't have water. Honestly, I'd take a cold Coors Light from Snowpiercer pulling up to the voting line. That's a nostalgic commercial for those who remember. I totally remember that. It's awesome. The cop preserved a life. If he didn't intervene, the cop would be scrutinized for not doing something. Yeah. Yeah, we're dealing with a double-edged sword. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Exactly. Chicago mayor says she wants officers to get permission before and get... What? There's no way. Is that true?
I don't know.
It's coming from Will, so I believe it would be true. He wouldn't say some bullshit. That's time wasting when they could be taking action. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
getting rid of police only will hurt the people that are using to defund, but it's hard to not say they've been brainwashed. Yeah, they've drank. And here's the most disturbing thing, is that I think we can all agree at some point, like in a meet in the middle situation here, as being all adults and possibly have dealt with police, that maybe some reform needs to happen there.
Yeah.
And I believe that truly people want to help. But this idea of bandwagon jumping and it's an all or nothing attitude and constant moving of the goalpost and just lumping in all of these into the same situation. Like there's no gray area. It's just all black and white. And the data comes in and there was a black person shot, it had to be a white cop, and it had to be systemic racism.
Mm-hmm.
No way around it.
Oh my gosh. Wait,
First place. Ninja. This guy came up on me and I threw grenades like a dumbass. We gotta meet in the middle. We can't defund or get rid of the Pope. Yeah, we can't. As much as there's aspects of police that I don't like, I can't just write them off as like they're not
necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
They're absolutely necessary. There are people that do bad shit, man. I don't know this whole idea of like, oh, everybody. I don't know what utopia you fucking live in, but I've lived in an apartment complex where there is a fully automatic rifle going off outside of my apartment, and cops pull up. You know, like there's dangerous shit that happens. There's people that are unstable, and for the most part. First of all, we don't talk about how you comply when the police are trying to apprehend you, because a lot of people aren't complying. There's an interesting thing of like when this shit like all went down, like 2014, 2016 time period, where in New York, I think he was like a tennis player. But he's standing outside of like a hotel and cops run up on him and he puts his hands up and he lays down. He doesn't try to fight, like even with this woman that pulled the gun instead of the taser. That guy's trying to fight them and get back into his car and pull off. Because he had a warrant. That's not... What do you expect? And I'm not saying, oh, now you gotta kill the person. No, I don't say that. I'm just saying, like, dude, first of all, you're busted. You're busted. You have cops around you. What are you gonna do if you get into your car? Where are you going? Like, they don't have your license plate? Like, they don't know where you live right now? You're just gonna go on the run? Like, what is your plan? Because your best bet, and I say this to everybody, and Will knows that to be true too, because he says the same thing. Dude, have your day in court. Get a good lawyer and have your day in court. Get the best lawyer you can afford. I don't care if you got to start a GoFundMe or whatever the hell you got to do.
On the lineup for that, for sure.
Get a good lawyer and have your day in court. Because it's going to do you a lot better if you don't resist, if you comply, and they have nothing else they can throw on you, and you just wait to have your day in court. And you have a lawyer. Because those public pretenders are a bunch of shit. They do not care. They will not attempt to help you like a normal lawyer would. They are just looking for some, you know, something less than a death sentence for you. They're like, oh yeah, 3 years, that's fine. They'll just go along with it. So you need a real lawyer, for sure. Cops are like the dogs that come in, get somebody, then that's it. Like, they're not the ones that are like holding you up to any are you alive? Oh. But are actually prosecuting you. All they're doing is catching you. What you need to be worried about is what's going to happen when you go to court. Like, there's a scene in what is it? That movie with Denzel Washington, and that newcomer cop comes in, and he like tricks him into smoking PCP.
Wait, he tricks Denzel into smoking?
No, Denzel tricks, I think it's Ethan Hawke or something. I cannot think of the name of that. Oh, Training Day? Is it Training Day? I think it's Training Day. And there's a part at the end where Denzel Washington's like, I'm giving you guys 3-year sentences on all of you. And he's like doing all these threats and stuff. That's all cops can do. And plant evidence, if, you know, they can happen. But that's all they can do. You gotta wait until your day in court and see if any of those stick. They can lay as many charges on you as they want, but they have to prove that those charges are legitimate. So have your day in court. Where is this guy? Yeah, I just this whole thing irks me. It irks me because we're not even paying attention to details anymore. We don't even care about them. We don't care if this is legitimate or not. We just want the narrative. Yeah, training day.
My stuff. Never seen it.
Yeah.
There's not much I've seen.
Yeah, I agree, Max Tech. And I just don't get it. I mean, this is more of a family issue or a social issue, or this is here. I've got everything you need. I've been picking up health items like crazy.
Oh, thank you.
We can't teach that. We can't teach our kids that every police officer is gonna kill you. You know what I mean? Like, if a kid's growing up thinking that, thinking that every white person hates you, it's just absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
That's all your household. That's all nature and nurture. But then the other thing was, why didn't the cop just tase her?
Well, I mean, he fucking came into an issue where someone was holding a knife, so that's already like a anxious moment as it is.
Ready?
Oops, the enemies in front.
Yep.
Let's run him off the road. Rubbing racing, baby.
Yeah, it is. I just don't know if that would have been effective enough to stop somebody's hand already in motion to stab. And what if the prongs don't even attach themselves to the person correctly? Because I have seen videos where people have been tased. I love that meme where that one guy, he's like, "I'm gonna get you, bitch." He just got, like, they just shot him. The prongs of the taser are inside this dude, and he's still standing, and they have to tackle the guy down. She's caring, she's motherly, honor roll student.
Honorable, or she was on honor roll?
Yeah.
Oops, shit behind us.
I don't get. All that stuff is just to take your mind off what really matters. This person had a fucking knife.
Yeah.
You don't, I mean, threatening to harm somebody in that manner is already like an offense.
Yeah, attempted murder.
I think it's like intent to do bodily harm or something.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, after the fact. I mean, just the idea that you're saying to somebody, like, you will harm them. Like, I can't just flash my gun at somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can't just point it at somebody. That would be against the law.
Just kidding.
Where'd this person go?
Ooh, dang, son. Guy had the biz, man.
Nice.
Fuck.
Intimidation. I think definitely intimidation with like a deadly weapon or something. What? I said the same thing about the taser, but a life was threatened, so equal force was used properly in that situation. Save the taser for hand-to-hand.
Yeah.
We're losing our day in court now. If you look at Minnesota case where Maxine Waters, yeah, that is Hold on, I gotta run. I'm trying to read these comments. Get my auto run on here. We are losing our day in court now. If you look at Minnesota case where Maxine Waters, Biden, and the mob outside push for a certain conviction and get it. Yeah, and that's bullshit. Like, Biden and Maxine Waters, they should have never been saying anything, because now they might even lead to like a mistrial, because the judge even said like he's aware that those comments have been said, and that, I mean, this is, they have a right to appeal, and this is perfect evidence for them being convicted. So if you wanted this person convicted, why are you talking like that? Where are these?
What happened?
Shit, I don't have any ammo anymore. What? Oh shit, still don't have any ammo. Okay. So Maxine Waters, I believe she is, somebody else is over here still too. Jesus. I can't even get my thoughts together with all this action going. We need damage with this. She's a congresswoman who drove out to the location. I think. Where did she drive from? Where is she from? Is she from Washington, D.C.?
She drove out to where?
She drove out to Minnesota, or to meet with like the crowd that's protesting for the what's his name, Derek Chauvin or whatever. Yeah, case. And she's saying like, oh, we need to like protest more. She's calling for violence and like being like saying, oh, we need to be more aggressive, and that they need to lock him up because it's justice. But then Nancy Pelosi does this like speech that's completely cringeworthy about I keep wanting to say Freddie Gibbs for some reason. I'm just like got Freddie Gibbs on the ring. Yeah, he's awesome, man. Talk about somebody that made it from GI. You know, it's awesome.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Gray. Freddie Gibbs. Anyway, they're using him as some type of martyr. You know, like he's given his life up for justice. You know, he was this one. It's very dark and disturbing. Yep, they got me.
Well, they got me.
Oof. Man, that shotgun is so slow. Damn.
Yeah, you should download the zombies game.
You lose your right to a taser when you try to kill someone else. Oof. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's spoken like true wisdom there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. You lose your right to a taser when you try to kill someone. What? You're literally going to stab somebody. New York, okay. And when she got there, she asked for more police security.
Who?
Oh, thank you, George Floyd, for dying, Pelosi quote. Thank you for dying.
Damn.
Way off, yeah. They're extremely off. And it shows, like, do we really believe that these people care when they talk like that? Because it doesn't seem like somebody who cares and what their speech would be. Thank you for dying.
Thank you. Yeah. It's kind of a fucked
Out
up
of
comment.
touch, yeah. Out of touch for sure. I mean, we're talking about somebody who has what, like a $20,000 refrigerator or whatever, freezer unit that has $30 pints of ice cream in it. This woman is completely out of touch. She's been sucking on the tax dollar titty for far too long. Somebody needs to cut that off. Definitely. We got too many mummies in our system. Far too many.
Maybe we need to send Brendan Fraser in to take care of that.
Yeah. And the problem too is that the progressives and these younger, we're in with the times, none of them do shit, dude. None of them do a damn thing. They're all talk. So who's on our side? You know? Because I'm not going to pick the left or the right. Is there another option? Is there anything other than what we have right now? And how do we get there? And how do we stop bickering about these things and start focusing on how that can change? Because then you get real policy changing. You get true changes when you mix up the system that we're stuck. It's like somebody put us... It's like we're a Tesla car, basically, at this point. Self-driving. Like we're just on the same track, and it's just, hey, do the same old, stay on track. Chug-a-lug-lug. Stay in line, don't change anything, just keep the system as it is. And the system's broken. It's been broken. Well, how do we make sure that they don't catch on that it's broken? Well, have them fight amongst one another. Have them fighting for issues that don't matter as much. Like girls, boobs in a video game. How offensive that is.
Yeah, super offensive. Free the titty.
Dude, there was that Japanese artist that literally, I mean, he apologized too. You hear about this shit that's going on with this Shang Yu or whatever, that new Marvel movie. This they've dug up some like 10 or 12-year-old tweet of him saying like, I thought I was listening to a homeless man yell into a garbage can, but it turns out I was listening to Nicki Minaj. And all these people started just like saying the worst shit about him. He ends up deleting the tweet, apologizing, and then doing some cringe-ass lip-syncing Nicki Minaj song on TikTok to try and appeal to everybody.
Like everybody's the awkward girl trying to fit into class.
Yeah, which I don't... Why do you want to fit in? And I get it. You fit in where you get in. But I don't get in there. Like, those aren't my peeps. I don't want peeps like that. I want real, true individuals that have character and some kind of brain functionality and cognitive ability to understand that, hey, we don't hate people because of their sexuality or their race. We hate people because they're fucking assholes. And that's why you hate people. You don't even have to hate them. Don't give them your time. Don't feed into that shit, man.
Oh, shit, isn't it?
It's bad for you.
Oh, yeah.
There's another guy, I think, coming up on this side or something.
Yeah.
I think his buddy's over there. Yeah, I'm going to try and run up.
Holy sh...
Really?
Yeah, I'm just fine. I can't get into this fucking game, man.
Ooh! I thought I was going to get him.
First place again.
Let's back up for a second here. Yeah,
I don't know that zombie game.
oh, excited. Speaking of Nancy, how's about this new Zack Snyder zombie movie?
Which one is that?
Oh, okay, yeah, I think it's directly to Netflix.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure about it. I canceled my Netflix, and I went with HBO Max.
Oh yeah, tell me more about HBO Max.
Well, HBO Max has a wide variety of things that you can stream on the platform. They also have a lot of the DC films. Now, these DC films may lack JD, but they do have AH. And AH is a turd. So if you want to see turds, you'll see them in 2 movies. She's actually cut out a lot of the Zack Snyder film version of Justice League, which I understand why fanboys are kind of like, hey, at least we got something. But it's really nothing to be really excited about. Justice League sucked. It was a terrible film. And I think Zack Snyder was able to put things better together. And at least he had an opportunity to show his true vision. But at the same time, Hollywood when your movie has to be 4 hours long. I guess if it is a movie, Chrissy, or is it a series? Because I feel like Zack Snyder would be better at doing a series. And I understand sometimes movies have to be extremely long, like Watchmen. He did Watchmen, and it was detailed enough. I understand why they swayed from the ending in the graphic novel. But the movie's long. And if you watch the Ultimate Cut, it has the animated Black Ship or whatever story in there too. And it's great watch. Graphics still look pretty good. Everything's aged alright. Costumes look good. Story, the actors they chose, the guy that plays comedian is killer. He's absolutely amazing. Simon, you've never seen it, have you? Watchmen.
Which one?
Watchmen? No. The movie?
I haven't.
Yeah, but that's something that Zack Snyder's done. He also did like the remake of Dawn of the Dead with the fast zombies.
I don't know if I've seen that either.
300.
I've seen that years ago.
Oh. So, I mean, I think he's kind of proven himself to be able to handle certain films and ideas, especially graphic novels. But I just don't think that his DC universe is really something that we really need to restore. I think it's a bit illogical at this point. His Man of Steel, like, I'm still waiting for a good Superman movie. in my opinion, I know people love the Donner cut of Superman 2, and I understand that people love Man of Steel. Some people like Superman Returns. Whatever. I like Superman 4, so I can't make fun of anybody. I like to see the canon Superman. It just is the one that stands out to me, and I like it the most of the older films, even though it's cheesy and poo. It's not poo to me. But I just would really... I think it's too glib, man. It's too dark. It's too... Like, why does Snyderverse, everything has to be so bleak? It's like the Harry Potter films, like, as they progressed, which was kind of like a cool art style of looking at it. But by the time you hit, like, all the, like, later movies, everything's gray. All the colors sucked out of the movie. I don't want to go and see a film and pay to see it. And Superman, who has one of the most vibrant, bright colored outfits you can have, be like gray. Like, let's let his colors pop. So I don't like that. I don't like the aspects of, like, these movies have to be dark and gray and drab. But I do feel like Zack Snyder has more to offer, and I think he got completely fucked over by Warner Brothers. His daughter commits suicide. They fire his fucking ass, and I don't think he left. I think they fired his fucking ass after his daughter commits fucking suicide. Then they have Joss Whedon come in and make a complete shit show. Try to put jokes in there. Do this Marvel thing in DC Universe. Flash runs like a complete idiot. Zack Snyder did try to fix that the best he could, but when you're working with footage of Flash running a particular way, what are you going to do? Then not to mention, or to mention, that after Zack Snyder cut comes out, he does a live watching of it with the people that helped run a donation program for suicidal prevention and awareness. Then he says that he has nothing to do with Geeks and Gamers. Geeks and Gamers, the same YouTube channel, you know, that's part of this toxic fandom that everybody's so concerned of. And says he has no part of them. The same people that just like $100,000 for a charity for him, and is part of the reason why he even got to put out the fucking Snyder cut to begin with. And he totally spits in their face. And you could watch that live stream. I should do a video. You watch that live stream and you see the reactions of everybody in there, and they're all just like nodding their head. Yeah, like totally throw this guy under the bus. And these people are supposed to be friends with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. And they're just like, what? They don't even say anything. They don't even stick up for him. Complete slap in the face. And you know Warner Brothers told Zack Snyder to say that. Mm-hmm. And he did. And then everybody there in the panel is just like, yeah. I like it when, you know, people that I care about get totally fucking wrecked. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're Zack Snyder. Like, I would be like, whoa, at least say something. Nobody said anything. There's like 8 other people. And you can see it all in their faces. But we're on a stream with Zack Snyder, so we better keep our mouths shut. But man, I'll tell you that movie has moments for sure, and they did what's his name, the main villain, so much better, looks a million times better. Darkseid's in it. You actually get to see Darkseid use his Omega beams, which is incredible. Is it worth 4 hours of your life? I maybe once. If you were gonna watch Braveheart again or that movie, I would say, okay, like, when's the last time you saw Braveheart?
Ever.
You've never seen Braveheart either? Well,
No.
well, dude, you got a lot of movies to watch, man.
I know. I keep telling you.
This is why we can never have conversations. Because
this is why
you've never seen a damn movie in your life.
I've seen plenty of movies.
You've seen Shark Boy and Volcano Gal.
Yeah.
Didn't he do...
I was a kid when it came out.
Oh, yeah. Will says, didn't Zack Snyder do Legally Blonde? Just, you know what? Legally Blonde 1, not 2. That's that. It's mandatory and you're in a situation where you have to watch a chick flick.
Mm-hmm.
Legally Blonde really is not a bad way to go.
Wait, I
it's really not.
Just put it on Sunday. Like I just said it on Sunday. I swear to God, with the dip and the dip and pop, or the drop and pop that she teaches the lady in the beauty salon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like had that on when I was like cleaning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like just watching it and I was like, damn.
Yeah, see, why you put that on? You should have put something on that you never seen, like the original RoboCop or something.
Well, if I put something on like that, then I'm gonna want to sit down and watch it. And that's my problem. Is
I gotcha.
I never have time to sit down and watch a full movie because every night it's like this or that or this or that or hey, let's do this or hey, this is going on. It's like eventually I'll get the time to like sit down and watch a movie, but right now it's not really. I mean, unless I don't even know. I don't know when I'll be able to watch one in the next couple days. But yeah, make a list. Check it twice. Comment down below what movie you think I should watch.
Yeah, if you had a recommendation, because literally Simon has never seen a movie in his entire life.
Well, I've not seen a lot of movies that you would expect people to see. And well, I really should just make a list on, just write one out. Better yet, here, let me get a pen and paper right now. Because I've been meaning to do this forever. At least get a list started.
Yeah.
And then I can just kind of, if I'm ever in a situation where I'm like, oh shit, I got an hour and a half or 2 hours to kill. What can I do?
Chrissy with the bend and snap. Will says, what a terrible excuse to not watch a great movie. Yeah.
Which great movie is he talking about?
Any of the million you haven't seen. First of all, Aliens.
I have.
Terminator 2.
I've seen 2 where he like crawls and gets crushed. Spoilers.
No, we watched Terminator 1 for the podcast.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. You've never seen Judgment Day.
I have it.
I have it. That makes it worse.
I know it
now
does.
You just seem like a poser.
No, I'm not a poser. I have
I'm
full
not
intent
a
to watch
poser,
these movies, Dad. Shut up! Fuck you! I'm gonna watch them.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right
back. Oh God. I know John says it all the time, but thanks for hanging out, watching, and relaxing and chilling, and being participants in this conversation.
Yeah, HBO Max.
Okay, so you said Braveheart.
Yeah, Braveheart for sure, dude. You would love that film. I'm trying to think of shorter films. Mac and Me.
I have Mac and Me. I've never seen it. I'll put it in Chrissy.
V for Vendetta. Will would say that. He wants to put on the anonymous face and march in the street with Antifa. Bird.
V for Vendetta.
What is?
He said.
Is that movie
G2.
even really that good though? V for
Which
Vendetta.
one?
V for Vendetta. I mean, like, have you seen Jurassic Park?
It's
have,
been.
Have you
20
seen
years.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
Never seen the original Child's Play, or original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or Halloween? Because you need to get caught up on your horror movies for sure. We need to get you back in time before we can bring you up to speed. Have you ever seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Scarface?
Is that with George Clooney?
Yeah. The Soggy Bottom Boys?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
think so.
there's far too much. It's far too much. And I see why you probably don't watch anything, because you're too overwhelmed. You have far too much to watch.
Yeah, so
You have seen The Running Man. I know that for sure. You've seen Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Because we watched that for the podcast.
Well, yeah, and that's why I also kind of need a list, because my brain is so foggy. I watch stuff sometimes. I just don't know.
My brain is so foggy, dude. Yeah, there's just far too much. You know what is a good action flick? That's got like just the perfect amount of cheese, perfect amount of humor, and perfect amount of action. True Lies. Which, if you were going to watch, like, I don't know if I had to name like 5 Arnold Schwarzenegger films, you definitely have to watch True Lies. You definitely have to watch Terminator 2. Definitely have to watch Predator and Commando. And, Total Recall or Running Man. But you've seen Running Man, so now you need to see Total Recall. Tropic Thunder. Yeah, Will said Tropic Thunder.
Yes,
You seen that?
I've seen that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you like comedies more, don't you? You don't like sci-fi or like action films, do you?
And that's the thing, I do, but I've also watched my fair amount of like Total Butthole.
Oh, you watch like terrible
Yeah.
horror movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason that's like gotten really big on YouTube years ago.
Well, yeah, no.
Watching bad movies.
Me and my friend Brian, we got drunk and watched Llamageddon, which is about a llama that comes down from space and shoots laser out of its eyes.
Okay.
And that is a horrible, scary movie, if it's even a scary movie. But it's funny as fuck, because I don't know, I just don't want to spoil much of it. But I would highly. It's on Amazon Prime. Or it's on Amazon Movies or Videos or whatever, but I would highly recommend it as a really, 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 really good bad movie to watch. Because, yeah, it literally had us crying, laughing.
Chrissy says watch The Blob.
We've seen The Blob.
Shawnee Smith. Yeah, Chrissy, for whatever reason, knows and like had a crush on every like white trashy actress from the 80s. But yeah, I mean, a drugged out looking girl is like what's in. Like really thin,
Gangly,
heavy eyeliner, mascara,
wet hair, oversized plaid button up that's undone. Got the pouty lip all the time.
What's the horror thriller where young people try to rob a blind vet and he messes them up? That's the film we were talking about last time we were streaming.
Yeah.
Don't Breathe or whatever?
Yeah. I've seen that before.
Yeah, that movie's awesome. And
Yeah,
I
that was a
think they're
good
making a sequel. Yeah, that got me pumped. Because I really was taken by surprise when I watched that film. Because at first I was like, okay, you know, this might be like a People Under the Stairs or, you know,
I
was
think
it
I've
in
seen that when I was
theaters?
a kid.
I can't remember if it was in theaters or not. But yeah, I just thought, oh, this direct-to-video, like, and then I watched it, and I was completely surprised. That guy, that actor, I can't, man, what, he's in Avatar, I think, is the bad guy, the bad military dude. That dude is a badass. He needs to be in more roles.
Josh Brolin?
What? No, it's not Ron Perlman. There's no way it's
No,
Ron Perlman.
Josh Brolin.
No, it's not Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin's not in Don't Breathe.
Are you sure?
Why? Because he played Cable? You think he looks like Cable in that?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
No. I was thinking of
That's
Goonies.
Yeah, Goonies.
My
Oh, I'm
bad.
talking to...
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but the Avatar. You've never seen Avatar.
No.
Well, okay. Well, that's the problem. He's in other stuff, too.
I don't want to watch
But that
it.
guy, he's a... Why? You should have watched it then. See, what you're doing is you're fucking yourself up. And I'm going to give it to you straight. This is straight talk. This is straight talk with John. You fucked yourself. Because you should see movies when the graphics actually look good, Simon. When they're breathtakingly phenomenal. Because now you're going to probably watch Avatar and you're going to be like, dude, this CGI looks like ass.
No,
You need to
that's
see
one of
these
those-
films when they come out so you can be like blown away by them.
That's one of those movies that I'm fine with never watching for whatever reason.
Really?
No interest.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guarantee you would like it. You'd probably be dressing up like an Avatar after you saw it. It'd
Well, yeah,
inspire
I don't
you.
doubt it.
You would be inspired.
It's gonna literally take the right moment where I'm just like, you know what, this is it. But right now, I'm 100% all right with not having seen it and being told, oh, you're missing out. You should watch it before it's too late. I'm just like, eh. Like you said, I have so much other stuff that I need to worry about watching that Avatar's like down there.
Original,
My
I
name's
Spit on Your
Simon
Grave.
Van
Yeah,
Ocean.
you need to see it. And yeah, Will saw it in the theater. Chrissy saw it in the theater. I saw it in the theaters. IMAX. Shit was unbelievable. I've also seen it on somebody's 3D television, which I didn't think would work right away. And like kind of, I don't know. I mean, I guess this person had more money than I expected. Or whatever, credit card. And it looked amazing. Because I always thought 3D TVs were bullshit. Like the glasses and it's just, what am I doing here? The screen's not big enough.
Man, don't say that the glasses are bad, because I have a 3D copy of Shrek that I've been excited to watch.
Well, what kind is it? Is it the ones that are see-through or the ones with the blue and red?
Blue and red.
Oh, okay. Yeah, blue and red. I guarantee that's going to be ass.
Thanks for killing that.
It's just old school. It's just old school.
You're
That's
old
all.
school.
I am old
Give
school.
the times, old man.
But I can at least admit that technology does make some things better.
Yeah, well,
You
yeah,
know?
like we were talking about my new phone. Like, I was too impressed with how good the camera is with video on it.
Yeah. Because
50
it film
FPS,
and it's 4K.
4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, in HD. And I honestly kind of like how the HD looks because it's a little less crisp. But fuck, like that shit's amazing to fit in your pocket as
Yeah.
it does.
Dude, you got to start filming more stuff. You got to
Ew.
start doing something with the TikTok channel.
TikTok channel. Follow us on TikTok.
TikTok, BitChute. We're checking in the Odyssey. BitChute actually has some videos that you can't watch on YouTube because
they're
YouTube has either deleted them or what's the deal with the other? Oh, we made it private because it was already running hot. That Twitch
Mm-hmm.
dad. So yeah, Twitch, the worst Twitch dad and Attack of the Squid Girl Volume 1 is on BitChute, and you can't watch it on YouTube. So a little incentive, but I am slow to upload videos there, so
Well, yeah,
this is the main site for sure.
yeah, even right now, there's people talking about David Dobrik.
I don't know who this fucking guy is. The YouTube dude.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, it's like some of these big names on YouTube. I'm just like, who?
Yeah. Well,
But
he went from Vine to YouTube, and like the whole allegations with his one friend came out, and then more stuff came out about him with Jeff, one of his buddies, about how David was like controlling a excavator with like a rope on it, and he like stopped it, and like Jeff like smacked his head against the thing and almost died, and was like floating underwater. While he hung by this rope. It's like this whole big thing of that's really why he stopped his vlogs, not because
I thought he had some like allegations against him or something.
Well, no, they had allegations.
Or is that the makeup guy, or what they identify as James Charles or whatever?
No, different people altogether. But yeah, it's just like a whole downward spiral of his empire that he was building.
Empire.
It's interesting to watch.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I guarantee that.
Literally talking about buying this big ass house and all this other stuff, and then this happened, and then it's like, oh shoot, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. Well, it can't. Yeah. I mean, nothing is saying that YouTube's long term. I mean, we all work full time jobs,
yeah,
and still make time to do this. I mean, you got to be focused, driven, have discipline, you know, and set goals. I started writing on the dry erase board again. I kind of laid some things out, just get some ideas. Really like to do the MBKIA show or like a series, you know, like maybe it's not because I mean our reaction videos already aren't your typical reaction videos.
Yeah, it's a lot more production in them.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, sometimes I do 12, 16 hours editing. But yeah, where can we take it? But what we need is show ideas. You know, we need to maybe like sit down. We all watch Cursed. We watched what was the other one that people like a lot? Shots and Spots. So we'll watch both episodes. We'll kind of see, okay, why did these work so well? Not that they have a high view count, but I think there was chemistry there. Like we were on to something for sure. So I think if we just take a moment, review those, then we can kind of jot things down and start making some ideas. Because I think there's more that we can do. And I also think like the fake snow episode was kind of a mixture of what, you know, I kind of threw out there before. Where it say we do a review or some kind of reaction, maybe we can throw more of our characters in there to create some kind of storyline, or just at least like have us have more of a character than what we already have. Loosen up, baby, roll out. What else do you need to watch, you non-watching movie ass motherfucker? What? V-Bucks, it's over. Yo. Ooh, the right moment needs scented candles first. He was in Tombstone? Hold on, don't tell me. I love Tombstone. I don't know who he is. I know who he is. You have seen it?
Yeah,
First Gang. Oh yeah. One of the best westerns ever made. For sure. I mean, even if it's exaggerated, those shots, the design, wardrobe, everything was just on point for that fucking film, man. Cast, you have Michael Biehn as Johnny Ringo, great. Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, probably one of the best acting jobs I've seen in a very long time. Why couldn't he bring that to Batman? I don't know, like, because his Bruce Wayne was kind of weak. Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton. Oh, wait, was he one of the riders that used to be cowboys? Oh my God, no! Are you kidding me? That guy played the squirrely scared guy? That ended up just... That's him? Oh my God. Mac Attack, I've never known that. I never knew that. But for some reason, while in my mind, I'm picturing his eyes and like the structure because he has that beard. Fuck, what is that guy's name? I keep wanting to say Cletus. It's not Cletus. Good God. Tombstone cast. Holy shit, there he is. Ike Clanton. Yup, that son of a gun. Stephen Lang. What a badass. He played Ike. Dude, his... Again, this only further instills my comment that I made previously. That why isn't he in more roles? This guy is a great actor. He needs to be in all kinds of shit, dude. He played Ike. I am bad. Oh, Powers Booth is in there. Jesus, man. Yeah, this movie is just stacked. Absolutely stacked. Billy Bob Thornton's in it. Oh, yeah, the guy that's playing poker. Pull that smoke wagon. See what happens. I'll blow you up that Wildcat's ass. Man, what a great film. Just talking about Tombstone makes me want to watch Tombstone. Love that film. You've seen Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Beverly Hills Cop? Because you gotta see that for sure. No. And you have to see Lethal Weapon. If there were like two cop movies, I mean, and Die Hard, but if you could only see two of them, because there must be two, you have to see Beverly Hills Cop and Lethal Weapon.
Wait, I have them both on VHS upstairs.
You poser.
No, I have them because I want to watch them. You ass. They're in my shelf of want to watch, along with Hellraiser. Never seen it. Never seen.
Yeah, that's a classic. That first Hellraiser is fire, all day. Undeniable.
Fucking Jay and Silent Bob. Not Jay. The guy that played fucking My Name Is Earl.
Oh yeah, he's part. Yeah, Kevin Smith like uses the same actors a lot.
Like Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's a weird one for me because I really did like him as a kid. I heard his what is it? They're all gonna laugh at you. His comedy skits on album like What in the Hell Happened to You or something, and I can't remember if the one is called They're All Gonna Laugh at You. But I had him on cassette tape. A friend of mine, Bobby, that lived in the apartment building when I was growing up, and I lived with my dad. He had one of them dual cassette tape players, so he was able to like record a cassette tape onto a blank cassette tape.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So I ended up getting some cassette tape albums from him. Cassettes. I had that. Oh, and he got me Bad Hair Day by Weird Al.
That was a banger.
Yeah, it's a banger, dude, for sure. So Weird Al. It has its moments. Like, I haven't heard Pink Floyd in forever, and I actually put some Pink Floyd on today, and it was nice.
Have you seen Dark Side of Oz?
Yeah. Will and I are actually, like, damn near pros at doing it. We found out perfectly where it has to be in order to let it play with the
Well, it's not.
MGM lion roars.
I think it's. I'm pretty positive it's on YouTube. Like,
Yeah, I'm
VHS.
sure. I'm sure that's. There's nothing better. There was no fucking YouTube, Simon. You had to. I know this is hard for you to understand, but you had to sync up the DVD or the VHS with the actual CD player or stereo system that's playing the CD.
I know.
So you had to be good at hitting play.
When people were first starting to strip off of LimeWire, I was still doing the cassette with the radio. You don't need to tell me about doing janky shit.
I'm just fucking with you anyway. I know you.
I
know
remember
about this
doing it.
shit.
I remember doing it all the way up to fucking Miley Cyrus. See You Again, because it's like, oh my god, this song is so fucking lit. So next time,
How did you just drop?
by two people.
Oh, that'll do it.
My heart, it can't wait till then. Ooh, oh, oh, I can't wait to see you again. 2009, I was
Come
still
on,
recording.
this dude.
the cassette
Where's
player.
your body?
Shit. And I had an iPod. I don't know what the hell I was doing with my life.
You had an iPod?
Yeah. I had an iPod, and yet I still waited until they played songs on the radio.
Damn, with that Jurassic.
First place again. We're killing it tonight. I don't know what it is. It must be
Duos.
something in the
Yeah,
water.
what is it? Well, we're landing in hot spots. We're doing one of the last drops. Let's see. Yeah, that's great. Man, that's fantastic that I know that Stephen Lang was Ike. That son of... Ike is much like... Have you ever seen Saving Private Ryan?
It's been a while.
There's a character in there that... It's one of those things where you're just like yelling at the TV and you feel horrible. This guy has the ammunition that all the soldiers need, and he's a coward, and he's just running around, hiding, not doing shit, and then tries to like be the hero at the end of the film, and you're just disgusted. And you're like, this guy's probably living some normal life, telling some exaggerated tales of his fighting in the war.
How many people he saved and shit like that.
Fucking stolen valor.
The scumbag millionaire.
Can't
Never
stand
seen
that guy. Can't stand that guy. This guy is much like that guy.
Ike?
Yeah. Coward. Big talker. And done with this accent. And I can't, I won't do it. Stephen Lang. Only Stephen Lang, I'm sure, could do Ike's voice. Martin Short couldn't impersonate it. Nobody. The greatest impersonators probably can't do a good Ike Clampton. Where do we have to land? Open safes. Oh, there is sometimes a safe at this. You tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me.
Where's that from?
Tombstone. That's what he yells after he, like, cuts Ike's cheek or mouth open with his spur. He has a double-barrel shotgun pointed at him.
Damn, boy.
Hell yeah. Cowboys. First gang.
Band of ruffians. Got red. Ford Rangers.
Yeah.
You ever been
They need to die. They need to dodge. They need to die. Like, YouTube just kills this because of my speed.
I'm like, shut up!
Because I'm stuttering and can't get my words out.
The guy outside knocked him down with a grenade.
Nice. Nicely done.
Anything's nice with the dog grenade.
We coming for you, law dog.
Yeah.
We don't like law around here, dude.
Tell them that the law's coming for them.
Okay, I don't know how true this is, but you want to hear something fucked up?
Yeah.
At least Jeremy from the Quartering, I think, did a video on it today. The post office has some program in which they're watching people's social medias.
What?
I can give you the link to the video. I don't fully understand it myself. But there's something of where it's like we're giving them tax dollars and they're like spying on us on social media.
So
And I don't know if it's part of like what was instilled with like the Patriot Act and whatever restrictions like went away when that awful thing was signed in. But yeah, and I'm not, there's not much more I can say about it. Because I really don't, I haven't done my research. I just watched a small portion of him talking about it and saw his thumbnail. And those are the facts.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
No, they really don't. But feelings do care about facts.
Yeah.
They care about them a lot.
Hey, welcome to the new podcast format of feelings care about your feelings don't care about your facts.
Feelings care about your facts. We
No,
need
feelings don't care about your
makeshift.
facts.
Deal damage with makeshift weapons, so we have to carry poop weapons with us and try and get a
Can't even
limbs.
find them no more.
I know, I really can't either. I found me a llama though. Yeah, what else? You definitely need is you've seen Predator, might as well see Predator 2.
P2? Predator 2.
Oh yeah.
You ever been in a sticky situation? Predator 2, man.
Yeah, well, I know we're dating ourselves, but I mean, according to the channel analytics, we're all pretty dated here.
Yeah.
I think 18-year-olds are like the cutoff, but there's barely anybody that's like 18 to like 20. I think everybody's from like basically from like 30 to not 32, but 32 like 45 or something. Brazil, Mexico, Philippines.
Hmm.
That's like that's where people watch. Well, see some of our videos. They'll see Rumble in the Bronx podcast for sure.
Yeah, I've seen Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah, which is great. I don't know if it's necessarily what like somebody that knows a lot about Jackie Chan films would recommend, but I'm glad you saw that film because I think it's one of the first films that I realized who Jackie Chan was growing up and saw that film first, and it really left an impression on me. Some of those fight scenes when he's like moving with those arcade games and stuff and they're trying to hit him with bats, it's insane the stunt work in that movie and the fight choreography.
And the fact that he did it all himself too is just
Yeah. And there's parts of that film where he had to pull stuff off with a cast on his foot because he had broken his ankle when he tried landing on the hovercraft. And so they made like a rubber shoe that went over his casted foot so he could still finish parts of the film. And that's what I guess was, we come full circle a bit because I was saying that before, like, you know, we all work full-time jobs. We still dedicate time to the channel. You know, we want to build a community and all have fun and crack jokes together. And that's, you know, because that's what we want to do. Like, this is what we put our extra time into. Because we really do care about it. There's some drive there. There's dedication, consistency. Consistency is everything. Because just like people, yeah. You ever driven a big old truck with a Hemi? It's always got to be a Hemi.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Hemi.
Something about just saying that makes it better. It's got to have windshield wipers and a Hemi. 4 doors.
But the joke was there for the taking, so I had to take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I just think as people, we all have to find something that truly makes us happy. You know, hopefully it's nothing like crushing people or things or causing any harm. Definitely doing this makes me happy. Let me in here. I don't know why it won't.
Losing control.
Yeah, boy. We need some big old truck tires. Uh-oh, we're out of gas already. New truck.
Damn, that one's got a hook on it.
There might be raptors over here.
The Rapture's over here.
The rapture's over here.
Oop, you see them?
Well.
Go! This ain't our battle. Break those. Oh, yes.
Open safes. Something with a disguise. Stay within 20 meters of player with the disguise.
Man, I've been slamming with screwdrivers.
Yeah, you're wasted.
You're wasted. Hey, thanks for joining our podcast, Wasted and Wasted.
We just vomit into the mic.
Yeah.
This music is jamming right now.
Hi guys, welcome to two vomit-filled mics. I'm one of the vomiters.
The Vomiters. Sounds like some 70s punk rock band or something.
Oh yeah, you ever been in a 70s punk rock band? I'm big John. Oh god. The night of living did to me in my fucking head for a little while.
Oh, here's some more minis. Have you ever seen Blade?
Don't tell me his name. Wesley Snipes.
Correct.
I have not.
Yeah. If you want to watch it, like old, well, it's not extremely old, but it's like an older Marvel film, like based on a comic book.
Yeah, I've never even
It holds
seen
up.
Daredevil.
Oh, with Ben Affleck? Don't. I swear to you, don't even waste your time.
Oh, shit.
Watch the first and second season of Daredevil on Netflix. You'll have a far better time.
God dang it!
Who is this guy? Why is he a maniac?
I don't know.
I gotta get my shake in. Go get him, Christina. What the hell are you doing? Nice. Nice job, Christina. I'm so proud of you. Where are you? Oh. What? Roll out. Roll out.
My only roll up.
Good job, Christina. So amazing. You go get him. Doing good, girl. Doing good. Did you know I think I'm turning Japanese is about touching yourself?
Really?
Yeah. And if you listen to the lyrics, it really stands out plain as day. Because he's like, I've got this picture, and it's like talking about having this picture of this woman. And I guess the idea, which I'm sure it's not PC, is that when you reach climax, that you like squint your eyes. And so it's, I think I'm turning Japanese. Whoa, we got fire bows. Trying to fire bow and everything. Christina, what are you doing? Get your shit together. Oh, I see them. They're up on this hill. Get him, Christina. Do your thing. Oh, shit. No. Somebody else over here. Yep. Didn't even see him. I should have looked. I was too worried about the people behind me. It's because they make crap movies nowadays.
Fat movies?
Crap movies. Glad you're happy. We're all wasted.
Who's happy?
Ew, Affleck. Don't you dare see that devilish, horrid movie.
I'm gonna watch that first now.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Yeah, realistically.
Then you won't ever watch a movie that's better, that's been recommended for like another 10 years. And you'll be like, what's a movie I should watch? I'll be like, The Road Warrior, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. I'll be doing you the same fucking list.
Only I wrote most of them down this time.
Another good Western movie that's from the era of like Tombstone is Unforgiven. Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman. It's good and slow burn. You know, you think movies like that need that little drag to them. What else? Don't watch just watch. You've seen Terminator 1, Terminator 2. You don't need to watch any other thing. In a sense, what we are giving you, Simon, is the power to not make the same mistakes we've made.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna do exactly that.
Yeah. You should just watch. I could do that. We can do that. Here, make a new list. Movies that you must watch.
Yeah. To
Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. That's number one. Prometheus. No, actually, as a sci-fi movie and like taking Alien like canon out of it, or like if it's even part of the universe, as a sci-fi film, it stands up pretty well until the end. She gets a little weird, but in my opinion, Alien Covenant is awful, and that's the one you should watch. You should watch that film and never see any of the other Alien movies.
Wait, is Covenant with shoot, what's her name?
It's the only one. It's the only Alien movie they ever made, in your opinion, because that's the only one you're gonna watch.
I have to watch Alien Reborn.
Alien Covenant.
Watch Alien Covenant. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one with shoot, what's that redhead bitch's name?
Reba McEntire.
Yeah. No. The lady that was an alien, you jerk.
Jessica Rabbit. Shit,
No.
where are we? Is he upstairs?
Oh.
Damn, what happened? Where is he? Right or left? Right or left?
Dude, the fucking demon.
Oh, it's this guy? Holy shit!
Wait, is he number 4?
Oh,
John?
I forgot that was a boss up there. Yeah, what were we thinking? We got him, though. I don't have any heals. We'll find something. There's a purple scar in there.
I don't care. Do you remember?
Yeah, talk to him. Did you ever get him? He's number 46.
Yeah, I've talked. I have a blue, what do you call it?
Damn, I need a makeshift, though. We need makeshift damage.
I have, a blue makeshift rifle.
I don't have any. Do you want a blue pistol?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, this is great. I feel like this is our best live stream ever. I really do. I think it's a great episode. Because we, yeah, it really is.
Some interaction in the.
Because it has more of that podcast feel. Like, I mean, we're just having real conversations, talking about things, but yeah, it's just got a good vibe. And I think for everybody that's been chatting it up too, MacTac, Will, Chrissy, it's just so very much appreciated.
Shit. That get you with that one.
Thanks for enjoying our company, because we enjoy yours for sure. What weapons do you have? Because I've got a purple sub, and I've got the blue primal shotgun and a blue pistol.
I have a blue makeshift rifle. I got your picture.
I know, right? Dude, listen to the lyrics. It really is like how. Yeah, you just don't catch on to these things sometimes.
I just remember it in a Jackass when they're in Japan. Running around with the panda heads on. And
Yeah, could you get away with that today?
No.
Do you think?
Mate. No. I don't know.
I don't know if it's necessarily ist, but man, wouldn't it be perceived that way?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. People think, oh, you fucked up.
Yeah, things you can't do today. That's like a video idea there. I'm sure there is something like that. Probably is. It has to be. Every time I think, oh yeah,
It's already
maybe I should talk about this. Then it's like, oh, there's like 100 videos about it.
Oh shoot, where are you at, boy?
I don't know, I'm trying to find some health. I think there's that fire here. Yeah, there's a fire over here if you want to come sit by the fire with me. This Cruella de Vil movie looks, I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to be a cynic. I really do find myself, it's like, oh dude, you're a cynical asshole. Like, everything's not garbage. But man, it's hard not to believe that everything is not garbage. And I know it's a hasty generalization. It's truly not everything. But I just feel like there is some weak, W-E-A-K stuff that's been put out. And these production companies and these movie brands that have been doing what they do for a very long time suddenly seem like they don't know what they're doing. And I don't understand why. Because I love movies. I'll always love movies. I'll always take time out to watch some movie. Movies mean a lot to me. So if I am noticing it, I'm sure other people are too. But I just really don't know what the root cause of it is. Like, why is there this lack of creativity in a place that's supposed to be filled with creative people?
Well, because everybody's scared to make a stir in the ocean nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about that for sure. That has to play some kind of factor.
Yeah.
Has to. Keyboard protesters or just people like this outrage culture, this mindset that I've got to shit on something today. And that's what that's what makes me feel sometimes when I'm being a cynical asshole. I'm like, Jesus, man, am I just...
Am I becoming one of them?
Yeah, but in a different way, right? Like, I'm not calling everybody an ist or a phobe. I'm just simply saying that the creative process in which they make content is really low par. And when you spend $300 million or whatever the budget is on a film, why in the fucking world do I own it? I notice continuity errors in the editing. You have barely a story.
Yeah.
Like, what cost this much? Because you clearly did. I'm sorry, what?
Just lining everybody's pockets. They really don't give a fuck as long as they can try and hype it up and pay down it. And the finished product is less of a care as much as it was back then, where people had some kind of, I guess, standard to uphold to. Because, I mean, recently we really haven't had, like, a director or any kind of writers that have really stuck out with stories that have, like, continuously had bangers where they've become, like, a household name.
Yeah.
It's been, what, a decade or two since somebody like that's come out where people are like, whoa, fuck, this guy's good.
Yeah, they're on to something. Like, I want to feel that again. I want to feel like what happened when you realized Quentin Tarantino was a director for the first time, or Oliver Stone, or Martin Scorsese. But that's a problem with Hollywood right now. They have no star power. It's not that they don't have no star power. It's that they have now, for one of the first times, limited star power. Because I can't think of an actor that would make me, I have to go see this film no matter what.
No.
And once upon a time, you had that kind of pull. like, oh shit, you know, this person's in that movie. We gotta go see it.
Yeah. I haven't felt that in a long while.
Because there's no actor, like, again, not no like a generalization, but there's few actors that really like spark that kind of interest where you're like, whoa, I love this person, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Lang. Get him in movies and I will go to the theater. Definitely. Guy's got skills. But maybe raised on that older style of acting. Because you can really tell the difference between performances of actors. Actors that have really looked at it as an art and like a skill, and others that it's like, you look attractive, we'll put makeup on you and you can say some lines.
Yeah. Without any dialogue or actual...
Like Paris Hilton in House of Wax. You know, like, her part is that way that you don't really need an actor there. You just need someone to fill that part. Or fill that role. But I just... And maybe we got too much of that, maybe.
That's for...
And the overuse of CGI, it's extremely hard for me to not be a cynical asshole. But I am working on it. But I still will question stuff and at least point out flaws. Did I not take damage? Thought I was fighting that witch lady. She got me with her shotgun. I don't know where she went. Are you fighting her?
No, I'm fighting real people.
You're fighting real people. Are you getting makeshift damage? Jesus.
Yeah.
What does she have? The recycler? What an awful weapon to give her. Hi.
Hi.
Hip fire. It's awful. Oh shit. Think somebody else might be fighting her now? Yeah, they're running up this side. Oh, same thing happened again. Oh. Always something there to remind me. Peace. Is that peace out? Later, Torres. You know what? I've never seen Unforgiven. Ooh, highly recommend it. Simon, you're our son. Now listen to your multiple father's advice. Reba McEntire. Yeah, she was in Tremors. For sure. The elephant gone. Anytime, brother. Not even Nicolas Cage.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick Cage. I would say, I mean, he definitely has a draw on a crowd and can pull an audience. I just don't know if it's necessarily effective with me. At one time, for sure. That Mandy movie I really wanted to see, but I never ended up watching it.
Yeah, I want to watch that too.
It looks awesome. It looks like an artful movie. Shit, I'm just dying to see lately. I need like a cleanser of my palette. I need to see something. It's well done. Reminds me why video is awesome and exciting. The power of color and stuff, you know, just those lights that we have and how much it adds. You get like a good cinematographer. You get lights set up. You really set a mood. I watched Blade Runner 2099, I think. And it was good. I mean, it's a slow burn. It's got some really good parts. I think everybody acted well. The lighting and the soundtrack. The soundtrack is so unique. It's like didgeridoos and like monk humming or something or singing. It's like a siren sound. It's just incredible. It's really moving. But yeah, the power of color. And like when we watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, remember that?
Yeah.
And I like suddenly noticed that there's nothing, like there's an extreme amount of yellow in almost every scene. Mm-hmm. Something has a color yellow. It's just, yeah. Just keeping track of that and setting a movie up like that, it's just brilliant. I would love to do stuff like that. That purple that we did for MBKIA, and then it became red and blue, and then it like kind of went back to purple. But I think filling up the entire room of a color really suddenly puts you in that, like, where, you know, at least it seems like the reality of the shot sets that tone. Color is just so powerful. Like, all the male birds are always the prettiest birds because they gotta do their little mating dance. Look at me dancing my colors. Let's get under the covers and do it. We're just birds in a nest.
Nest. You ought to know
by now.
Seems like
Get a house in Hackensack. Is that all you get for your money? And it seems like a waste of time. I used to hack sack. A hacky sack.
So shooting the animals do damage for you?
Ooh, yeah, it should. Good call. We should be focusing in on animals. Absolutely right.
Something you can't be saying anywhere else.
Fortnite.
Be focusing on animals. Yeah, level 72. I mean, at least.
Nice, good job. I got a raptor over here. Yeah, you're killing it. Great call. Focus on the animals.
Focus on the animals. Focus on shooting the animals.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a
Crush P, man. A lot of.
And if you're moving in, then I'm moving out.
Flat as shit. Okay, I can't give full shield. Yeah, Billy Joel's got some jams. I was listening. I woke up this morning and got in a Billy Preston mood. He was like the fifth Beatle. He's killer on piano. Yeah, he plays like the piano parts for Get Back to where you once belong. But he had a few songs that were hits.
Oh shoot! Shit. You're being targeted, my buddy.
Yeah, I am. He's right in here too. They're coming down these. They're just running. They're psychopaths. They fished me out. It's a damn trap, boy. They set me up. Is that wolves howling? What's happening right
Get him, Wolfie. Get him, Wolfie.
Yeah. Focus on the animals.
John!
What?
I'm getting attacked.
I know, but where are they?
Fuck!
Oh my god, I'm shooting on the ground. Hip fire! Hip fire! Oh, I missed my shotgun blast. Bogus.
Guys, we've been killing it today.
Yeah, this is... We're not even top 10. We really are. But I think the conversation... Mandy was crazy good. Yeah, Max Tech, you saw it? That's sick. Oh, 2049. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was nice to just see different tone of a movie. Beautiful colors, future, cyberpunk type shit, man. Yeah. This next one's a win. For sure. It's got to be a win.
If it ain't a win, I don't know.
What? What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do about it?
What are you gonna do about it, cupcake? You wanna fucking tango? I just learned the steps. I'll still walk the floor.
I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile.
Drinking screwdrivers, getting screwed.
Yeah. Screw-dee-dee-doo.
Scroop-dee-dee-doop.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that a Kanye song?
Yeah, the big burn on Drake. You want my fucking beat? Fuck you.
Oh, is that really what it was about?
Yeah. At least that's what I read somewhere at some point, and I was like, that's a good story. I'm sticking with that. But yeah, I guess Drake wanted the beat, and then Kanye's like, fuck Drake. And then did Scoop-Diddy-Doop.
Caddy?
We got the hot gossip.
We got the hot gossip. Get your tea out, everybody.
Yeah, get your cups and your warm water out, because we're about to teabag you
Yup.
in this tea time.
We got the gossip. We got the scoop. Okay, so remember when I said the Kardashian that everybody would make fun of and say is not attractive, and then she got plastic surgery?
Yeah, Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, it is Chloe. How'd you know that?
Because after we had talked about it, I saw an article and it stuck in my brain because we had just talked about it, and then I saw the article for it.
Didn't we get mixed up, though, and say it was Courtney?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I thought so. And that's why, yeah, I was like... Because Courtney is dating Travis Barker.
No, Kylie is.
Kylie Jenner is?
Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kylie Jenner is dating Travis Barker?
Yes. The old head.
Damn.
What? About to do fucking Flavor Flav. What? Well, okay. Shit.
Wave of Love. Wow, I am so behind. I guess I haven't paid attention to celebrity.
Young Gun, though.
Young Gun?
I think he's
Emilio Estevez?
I don't know. I don't think it's Emilio Estevez.
It's the only Young Gun I know. Ooh, good job.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
You old head.
Shit. I just don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. Just don't give a fuck.
I really
no more.
do. I don't. There is like some good gossip stuff though on like TMZ, I guess.
Oh, shit.
Like I found something.
Oh, shit.
Oh, up on the mountain. What asshole. And then
What
they're
if
building with like steel, I think.
they're like the fucking Roman Empire up there?
Yeah.
Penny, not right now. Stop, baby. She like is bumping my arm because she
What'd
wants
you
to be
do?
pet.
Poke out?
You pooping your butt?
She pooping her butt. No. He's my friend. No! He's my friend. Get over here or something. What'd you do? Walk away?
No, I didn't know what to do because you were building around the entire area.
Jesus. And I was switching weapons.
Number
I
one.
hate myself. If you ever hated yourself, remember to take time, look in the mirror, talk in third person, and tell yourself it's going to be okay. We're all going to do it. We're going to do it together. But we need to remind one another it's going to be okay.
We're gonna put Nikes on and we're gonna put purple robes on.
Right.
Buddies.
Some like choir of washed up singers that
was
come
actually,
out.
that was actually a cult that drank the Kool-Aid and killed themselves.
Who is Jamestown?
Was it Jamestown with the Nikes?
No,
Like, they put
that's
on-
Heaven's Gate.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, wouldn't you want new Nikes on? Like, what else you gonna have? Something. Yeah, something. Maybe some nice dress shoes.
Some Doc Martens.
Yeah.
Shit kickers.
Yeah. Some New Balances.
For off-white New Balances.
so orange Crocs with pink nail polish on them.
And like you can get like little accessories for your Crocs. I want to get one that has like the little pinwheel spinning on them, kind of like spinners for a fucking car, only for my feet. Have you ever wanted to get accessories for your Crocs but didn't know where store to go to?
Where can I find accessories for my Crocs?
HBO Max, it's only $5.99 a month.
It's got a Hemi.
Dodge Hemi, the 4x4.
Where can we get a fucking prop? Who gives us props? We need one.
God.
He
Dear
props
God.
us all up on his back like Atlas.
Yeah.
Atlas can't shrug his shoulders, neither can you. Get back to work.
No, what are you talking about needing? A prop?
Needing. Do
Yeah,
your
prop.
cats need? Is that
They
something
do.
your cats do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Mr.
they
Handsome
also-
really doesn't do it that much.
She's kind of staying pretty quiet right now, but she's usually just walking around the house going, meow, meow.
Do your cats have claws?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they cut me.
I didn't realize until I was older that declawing them really messed them up like it does. A lot of cats that aren't aggressive will become aggressive after being declawed. And they'll become more on edge. They have like no sense of like protection now.
Ain't no law when
And-
you're claws.
What is actually like considered their claw is actually like technically too like a cat knuckle. It's kind of like cutting tails off of dogs or putting the rubber band around it
Yeah.
until it fell off. Dude, he just gave me a golden scar.
You talking
Dude.
about putting a rubber band around your penis?
Yeah, that'll do it too. Anything. There was a great show that used to be on. What was it? 1,000 Ways to Die or something? And they would reenact these cases of where, are you a bot? Did you open this chest? Did you open the chest downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, there was like gold still there and the weapon, and I was like, what's happened? It looks like a bot just walked up to it, opened it, and walked away.
I'm wasted.
Screwdrivers.
Screwdrivers, fuck you, screw you.
Yeah. When does the
About to
screw
go
start
fucking-
driving you?
I'm gonna start smoking a fucking pack of Cheyennes or some shit.
Ooh, God. Oh yeah, your lungs and voice would sound great the next day.
Yeah.
I think I smoked like a couple packs of those. They're tough. My
I like the grape ones.
my
Sure.
grandpa smoked non-filter Camels or Camel non-filters. Just like old school. He's no longer here. Like, you know, like that's what's gonna happen. I need to quit. I started up again, and it was like,
Suck a vape, dude.
yeah. At least I was looking at some.
But I just didn't know what to buy.
I didn't. And then the woman there, like her kid was there, like visiting, and she's just like talking it up, and I was like, it was awkward to ask questions, social interaction. Kind of already just wanted to go back home.
Well, you don't want a lot of smoke. You want about a mid-rig.
There's so many to choose from.
I know.
It's a bit overwhelming. I mean, like, what is the best, like, vaping machine or whatever? Like, or what would somebody, like, starting out even need?
Something between the, I don't know, $30 to $50 range.
Okay.
That's like just dipping your feet in. The one that I have has like 3 different variable heats, I guess, but it doesn't have like an actual wattage control, so it's not like too in depth. It literally goes from like low to medium to high, whereas like if you got a bigger rig, you'd actually be able to control what kind of wattage or voltage you're pushing out to burn. And then you probably wouldn't want a drip coil, because if you do a drip coil, then you have to like just refuel it every like 5-6 puffs or something like that, but it lets out a lot of smoke. So you'd want to get something with like one like mine, where you like pull the filter out or the coil out and you throw it away, and then you get a new one, and then you just prime it and then just smoke it until it burns out. You know?
Not really.
We're out of fuel.
So Joule is a simple
is-
way of doing it. Like, you just get the Joule rig, and then you just cartridges go into it.
Yeah, and then you smoke until the cartridge is out. But if you want to do it where you got like all the funky, cool flavors and stuff like that, you'd be able to get a pretty. Okay, that's a pretty simple one for like $30, where the battery lasts a little longer. And then once you get your first thing, and then you like just get your juice, then that'll last you like a week or you're depending on how much use you're.
Yeah. What if
1 2 weeks.
what if you smoked pack and a half a day? How much would you vape if that was the case?
I don't know. I've never smoked that much before. But I would say, realistically, you wouldn't want to go with a Juul, because you'd just be ripping that bitch all day and still be taking in damn near as much nicotine. So you could go for something with a lesser of a nicotine content, and that way you still kind of get like the motion satisfaction that people adapt to when they do have a Juul or a cigarette. Like just the motion of like raising it up and taking a hit of something is psychologically relieving.
Yeah, it's just
So,
setting patterns.
Yeah, so that's why you would want to probably get something where you have a little more control over what kind of nicotine intake you're doing, and then plus those things are like I can't remember how much they were, but I think they were like a pack of cigarettes per pod or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's really a little more excessive, especially if you're like just getting off of it and like switching over to it. You'll still be like getting as much and taking in as much nicotine. Plus, with the ones that you can put your own juice in, it's way nicer because you have access to actual flavors and you have access to actual flavors instead of like mint, tobacco. I don't even know the other two, but it's like mint and tobacco, like the two ones that you can select, and like Java or something like that.
Java. Oh, like some kind of coffee?
Maybe, I don't know.
Isn't that the coffee stuff?
Yeah.
Java cup?
Yeah,
The big kahuna?
Ooh, yeah, from Family Express. But yeah, so, yeah, I just got some that is supposed to taste like Nerds. Like Nerds candy.
Really? Yeah, Willy
like the sour
Wonka.
gummy worm. Yeah.
Love some Nerds.
So that's something that if you want to do something closer to that, you'd get something where you just kind of change out the coil every once in a while. It's like $4 or $5 a coil. It usually lasts a week.
Lasts a week and that's it?
Maybe a little even longer, too. It all depends on how hot you have your coil going.
So a vape is $50.
30
and
to 50.
Well, yeah, well we'll just say 50.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's $5. Well, how much juice do you need? You said juice.
You can get a bottle for like $20, and that usually lasts like a month or two easily.
Oh, okay.
So it's.
So you got 70.
Equivalent to like $4.
And then $5 a week. Or you can buy a bunch of these.
Maybe longer, honestly, dude. I don't really pay too much attention, but it could. My bottle could even last a little longer than 2 months. You open my chest, you some bitch.
You can have the stuff.
I want the XP.
I see another one. Car's coming over here. Fuck, man. If I don't, why do it? Oh, the building. Ski outfit.
Dang it.
Hey, makeshift damage. Good job.
Thanks. Shit.
Downloading that zombie game?
You did?
No, did you though?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No, I can't. How long did it take?
I don't know. It's already 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. I'll try and do it maybe before I go to bed.
Right.
It's the free one from PS Plus, you said?
Yeah.
If it's the game I'm thinking about, it's like you slow-mo while you're shooting like zombie Yahtzees.
That'd be pretty sick.
It is pretty sick. It'd also be fun to play with somebody because I had, I think, the older trilogy or something of it.
Yeah, and it says up to 4 players too, so
Yeah,
if we
that's
can
cool.
get a hold of White Up, we could do like another trilogy.
I think he has limited memory on his PS4, so depending on how many games he saved. What a crap design. Yeah, purposely set something up so people have to buy more memory. Go back to the memory card then. Just make it like a terabyte memory card. PlayStation, they probably do. I don't know why.
Yeah,
You
people
know?
have them up for like
Yeah, Jesus.
5 terabytes of energy.
Sure they have. God. That's what memory cards became. I
It's
remember
amazing.
getting like my first PlayStation 1 memory card, and it was such a
Yeah.
big deal. Cherish that thing.
I need to eliminate Raptor Zenith or Black Bart. And that'll be 24K.
I need to disguise. Then one more safe. Silver Surfer.
Yeah, like I told my coworker though. I like the way cigarettes smell.
Cigarette smell.
Like,
Yeah,
for
you
whatever
do?
reason,
People
it
hate
has
this
to-
smell.
It has to be like some kind of psychological memory.
Psychological.
But it's but I love the way a car smells if it has old cigarette smell in it. I don't know why. It's just something that pops into my brain. I'm like, I really like that smell. It like brings comfort to me for some reason.
Oh yeah, it's one of them comfort smells. They say that's the best way to make memories.
Yeah, I don't know what the memory's from though, because it has to have some kind of semblance to me. That maybe it's like my grandparents' house because my grandma smoked. I don't know though.
Yeah, I was raised around smokers.
That's why I got perfect lungs.
That's why my lungs, that's my voice, dude. I'm gonna be Sling Blade. It's my future. Red Tried Daters.
Fried daters.
This is my existence now. Shit.
You gotta run. The storm's coming.
I know, our bounty's like over on this side too. I'm trying to go down this slope. Yeehaw! That's a little ride.
Take a ride on the wild
Take a
side.
little ride.
Hey, take a walk on the wild side.
That's a song you couldn't do nowadays.
Bob Dylan.
No, it's Lou Reed.
Nah. What was it about?
Like people in New York, I guess. But yeah, it's like I think the first tale is about transgender something.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of progressive, but he says, and the colored girls go, do. Definitely couldn't do that anymore, and that's justified. I agree, sure. Not that you couldn't do it, it's just you're definitely going to be judged for it, for sure. What else? There's all kinds of things. There's this old movie, The Entity, and it's all about like the R word, but not like the R word of rhymes with ape or grape. So yeah, it's in the middle of grape day. So it's a ghost that's doing that to this woman. It's really fucked, man. Sure. But it's well done. I don't think you could do that movie nowadays. Sure. Make it like a romance. Ooh, Ghost. Patrick Swayze. It's like the antithesis to this.
Dang, stop.
Me?
Yeah.
Mother Miranda.
Mother.
I should just make a video and say this is how you make Resident Evil Village Mother Miranda.
Is that the lady in the wheelchair in Biohazard?
Oh, no, that's Margarine. And she is one of the creepiest boss I have fought in a long time. Like, it already took me long enough to beat Resident Evil 7. Just because I was scared to even like open a door and see what, even though I think there's a total of like 4 different enemies there can even be.
Yeah,
It's so limited, but at the same time, the game is just incredible. I loved it. I loved streaming that 21 last night. I know, but there's a pot back here.
Yeah, we tried to play Biohazard on the VR, and I haven't gotten past when they're eating dinner.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's actually for the game. The story's good. Boss fights are pretty good. There's not really many puzzles in it, which was kind of lacking. I've heard Village is going to have more puzzles, which I'm excited about. Because when you finally like figure it out, it's pretty exciting. So I'm glad for that. But no, Mother Miranda is like, I think the leader. So there's like 5 houses. This has got to be a bot. Why is he shooting from so far away? So there's different houses, and so oh shit. Lady Demetrius is the head of one of them, and then this guy that controls werewolves is the head of the other. Hit that, climb that top spire if you can, and just jet off that thing. It shoots you right into the circle, or at least where it was.
I'm thinking wins.
I'm thinking killing animals. Smooth operator. It's usually 2. Are you fighting a bot over there?
No.
Are you fighting 2 guys?
No. He's just out of range, and I don't have any more ammo other than a shotgun. He's almost dead, though.
I see him building. You go inside this building. Yeah, it's a bot. This thing's freaking out, man. Doesn't know what it's doing. this thing.
He knows what he's doing.
He I have a med kit. Do you have one? Grab all that loot. Let's go. Hunt for money. Mortal Kombat comes out tomorrow. HBO Max. Exclusive to theaters and HBO Max only. HBO Max only.
I seen A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you one of those people that have to watch it 24/7 when it's Christmas?
No. If anything, it's probably Elf.
Okay.
John Favreau, baby.
Yep. I like that Krampus movie that they made.
Oh, yeah, with Adam Scott.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, from Parks and Recreation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really enjoyed that film. What else? Home Alone's not bad to watch. I also like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And
John Candy.
Steve Martin. And what else do I watch?
Movies.
Oh, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Never seen that.
And maybe Black Christmas. But I don't have the original right now. I only have the first remake. Not the feminist one that they just put up. He's driving away. Somebody's still over
Guys up there.
Oh, I see him, yeah. Did you throw those?
Yeah.
Okay, I messed one up on the right. Yeah, he's in there trying to heal. Damn. I don't have any ammo. This is brutal. Shit. Oh, and nothing to build with? What happened?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Are they lasering you?
No, I was curious why the fuck I wasn't hitting the dude.
Yeah, I know the hitboxes are just garbage this season.
Yeah.
Especially with the makeshift weapons if you're trying to get damage. Somebody's running up. Nice, look at all this loot. Oh, this should be the thumbnail.
Look at all this loot.
Look at all this loot.
Made out like Ben Askren.
Yeah. Do you have an assault rifle ammo? I don't have really any. I've got 18 right now. Appreciate it. Oh, 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 oh.
I am.
Yes, sir. What do I have? What do I have? So I need grenades. 6 grenades. Oh shit! Somebody's got the stink bow. Okay, I see it.
Fuck!
Really?
It is easy, dude.
Damn, why can't I laser this guy? Why can't I do it? Oh, they got multiple bows. They're coming. They're coming. I'm scared. What, behind us too? Hey, 3rd place.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open safes. Yeah. What have you unlocked? Do you have Raven yet? What level are you?
Let's see.
Did you go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Let's see if anybody's chatted. What's the chats? Great tutorial. Gosh darn it, people like me. Gosh darn.
4.
Pay attention, kids. Oh, my love, my darling. HBO Max gang. Krampus was good. Christmas Vacation is replayed often in our house. Oh, good call. Yeah. Christmas Vacation.
Chevy Chase?
Mm-hmm. And what's his name? The Quaid, Randy Quaid guy. Apparently that guy went crazy or something. Like broke into somebody's house or what is it? It says you're sitting out.
Wait, I'm back at the lobby.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
No, you're back at the yeah, that's where I am too.
It's the same I'm sitting up.
Mm-hmm. You're like invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, what skin do you have? What's your latest skin? What, you're 73?
Yeah, my latest one was,
Oh, you're so close. Yeah, we gotta get you level 77.
not tonight.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Or do you want to call it?
Yeah.
We can call it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Oh.